Head on the swivel, eye like an eagle, heart of a rebel, truth change the level, straight to the skin of my purpose, word of the purpose, I got the nervous, butterfly small, butterfly smile, butterfly small, you skip around. Head on the swivel, eye like an eagle, heart of a rebel, truth change the devil, straight to the skin of my purpose, word of the purpose, I got the nervous, butterfly small, butterfly smile, butterfly small, you skip around. Butterfly flow around, be elusive. Butterfly flow around, be elusive. And where my buttercups? Butterfly flow around, burning bright, making the sunshine, melting the sunshine. Fly, butterfly, spread your wings, play in the sunshine, love in the sunshine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Salutations and welcome back to Butterfly's Corner. Excuse me. How are you guys doing out here on this YouTube universe? I hope all is well with everyone. Yes, 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 yes. Salutations, Buttercups. Y'all come on in the room. Y'all come on in the room. We got 21 in the building. What them likes looking like? Hit that free 99 like button. Top of the morning, top of the morning. This is our late edition because y'all know I usually come on at 8 something, but this is our late edition. This is our late edition. Buttercups, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, okay? I was enjoying my touching grass mental break from you crazy people, okay? Baby, listen, okay? Your girl I needed my mental break, okay, to rejuvenate. Lucky number in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we got 22 likes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Top of the morning. Please hit that free 99 like button. Hold up, Buttercups. Okay, there we go. Okay. Come on in the room. Top of the morning. And welcome to another edition of Morning Table Talks down to Butterfly's Corner. Okay, y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. Baby, my. Are y'all really surprised? Are y'all really surprised? See, baby, listen. Buttercups, I love y'all, but Butterfly over here, bitch, not my holiday, not my motherfuckers already stole my birthday thunder, okay? No, you ain't about to spend my holiday on you raggedy ass bitches. Let me tell you something down to the dark side. Y'all are a motherfucking trip, and it's real funny how that all of a sudden happened after we had that awesome morning table talks the other morning. But we're going to get into it, Buttercups. I'm not surprised. And it really gives me an overplay for the underplay. But we'll get into it. Y'all come on in the room. Top of the morning. We got 28 in the building. I hope we got 28 likes. Top of the morning. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy belated birthday to your girl. Oh, no, sir. Listen, I'm celebrating my birthday all the way to the first. Because this Sunday is my oldest son's birthday, okay? We're a week apart, me and my oldest child, okay? That's probably why he the one that really run me ragged. Because he much like his mama. So I'm celebrating all the way to January 1st, all right? And my birthday was last Sunday. This Sunday is my baby's birthday, all right? My oldest son. So y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room, okay? And yesterday was my little sister's birthday on my father's side. The only two children my father got, and we both Christmas babies. Could you imagine? I'm 3 days before, and she's 1 day after. All right. Shout out to my baby sister. Yesterday was her birthday. Sunday is my son's birthday. So we capped it out over here. Okay, okay. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hit the like button, Bush babies. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, my chat babies. I hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas. Y'all, as y'all know, I was telling y'all, this holiday season, I really wasn't, I usually go all out because of my birthday. And it was my grandmother's favorite holiday. And y'all know she's like my shero. So Christmas, I usually go all in. I used to get the tree. One of the dishes that my grandmother had with the train going, around the tree. I used to do all of that. But these last few holidays, I ain't really been in the spirit. But can I tell y'all, Buttercups, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much because y'all honestly really made my birthday really, really special. And it's the big number. It's one of the ones where you rent a hall and do all this extra stuff. But I wasn't unable to do that. But I really enjoyed spending my birthday with y'all. So shout out to all my Buttercups that showed up and showed out for my birthday. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I had a grand time, and I wouldn't have it any other way, y'all. I wouldn't have had it any other way. I really appreciate y'all for that. But y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room, okay? Come on in the room. We 7 minutes in. Y'all come on in the room. Let's do roll call. Roll call. Roll call. Y'all make sure we got 32 in the building. Hit that free 99 like button. Hit that free 99 like button. Top of the morning, my beautiful Buttercups. Come on in the room. I know. But remember, I told y'all, hold up now, because y'all can't even hold my feet to the fire because I say either we're going to do it before New Year's or right after. I know I was supposed to come yesterday, do the vision board, but I did tell y'all. Okay, we either going to do part 2 before or right after New Year's, I think. So we're going to fall into right after New Year's. All right, Buttercups. I was enjoying my mental break out touching grass. So, yeah. I just refuse. Some things I just refuse, Buttercups. I just refuse, okay? Gotta keep my spirit good, okay? Gotta keep my spirit good and well and healthy. And some shit just, your girl was outside touching grass. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I was outside touching grass, all right? Y'all come on in the room. Good morning, Miss Caramel Mocha. Salutations, Buttercup, our beautiful girlfriends. It's the beautiful Dr. Melissa. Top of the morning, beautiful traveler. Salutations. Top of the morning, beautiful, my beautiful Dottie. Top of the morning, Drea's Kitchen, Ken's Big Sis. Miss Jacqueline. How you doing, beautiful? Merry Christmas. Okay, happy holidays, beautiful. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, bad girl Riri. That's my boo right there. Bad girl Riri in the building. Hey, Miss Nikki. Salutations, my beautiful Alicia. If they're in blue, they're for us. My Jinju, my beautiful Jinju. Come on in the room. Hey, Miss Antoinette. Salutations. Okay, tell them, Miss Antoinette. Tell them, don't forget to hit that like button now, because they know Homecoming King and Queen got canceled, I don't like that bullshit and that. So they canceled. But the next best thing, y'all don't even want to see that, okay? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. So mess around with that like button if you want to. That's right, Miss Antoinette. So hit that like button. Queen Barb, salutations, beautiful. Thank you so much for the love offering for my birthday. Greatly, greatly appreciated, Miss Barb. Thank you so much, Queen Barb. Hey, Denise, salutations. I haven't seen you in a while, too. Hey, my beautiful Tyler. Girl, apparently, allegedly, rumor has it, weren't on the curb. They went back to dragging Arion's poor innocent children. But no surprise over here with me. I don't know. My expectations for the dark side don't be too high. So when they go low, I don't be surprised. Okay. One dark and lovely. Salutations, beautiful. Salutations. There go my Queen Script. Queen Script. I got you, baby. You locked and loaded. So I'm gonna text you later on today, see what's a good time. But I got you, Queen Script. Salutations, beautiful. Yeah, did I get everybody? One awesome grandma. I think I got everybody. My beautiful girl, Francis. Hey, Tiandra. Salutations, beautiful. Living for me, Ebony Eyes. Oh, my. Salutations, beautiful. Thank you, guys. 29 likes. Thank you. But there's 45 of y'all now. So get them likes up, okay? Let's get them likes up. Thank you for the 29 so far, though. Hey, Kimmy J, where you been, girl? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yes, y'all. And we are opening up the lounge, okay? Tonight will be our last lounge of 2024, okay, Buttercups? We will be opening up the lounge later on tonight. So y'all get y'all requests ready. And y'all know how it go. First come, first serve. So when I put up the post on the wall, y'all better drop y'all requests in Buttercups. Can we keep it to a minimum of 2 requests per person? Because y'all be wanting 3 and 4. And, you know, we got to be fair, try to get everybody's tune played, okay? Your bootleg DJ extraordinaire. We about to party like it's 1999 again, okay? For the new year and my baby's birthday. And I'm still celebrating my goddamn birthday since my thunder was stolen, okay? I will be celebrating all the way until the ball drops, okay? On January 1st. The end. Shit, motherfuckers want to steal my thunder. I'm going to celebrate all the way to the end of the month then. Okay, God darn it. Hey, Joey, salutations. Salutations, beautiful. Y'all come on in the room. I ain't forgetting nobody, did I? I think I got everybody for roll call. Top of the morning. Hey, Miss Ruth. Salutations. I hope I said it right, Ruth? Is that how you pronounce it? Salutations, okay? Good morning, baby. 2025 loading. And there will be some things, Buttercups, I'm going to need us to leave in 2024. And one of them is entertaining the dark side when we know they're doing shit just to get attention, okay? And the simple fact that they digress back to dragging poor innocent children while they're out here screaming about other people's children being off limits and all this other crap. But we all know that that's boo-lang lang. So in 2024, I'm going to need my Buttercups to stop being outraged by these low vibrational, unhinged, deranged, miserable ass people. Look, it was Christmas. And these people didn't have shit better to do to be on the internet dragging children. So that just lets you know what you're dealing with. So in 2024, Buttercups, can we please leave the shock value out when we're dealing with the low vibrational? We know these people are low vibrational and miserable, and they need a coinage, okay? They're trying to make sure that check is sweet for January 21st, okay? If they're a content creator doing that crap, I'm gonna tell you right now, the overplay for the underplays to make sure they're gonna get the clicks and the views, okay, to make sure that check be right January 21st. All right, Buttercups. Let me put y'all on. So in 2024, can we stop being shocked what these motherfuckers do? I'm not really surprised. I mean, they've been doing it. I'm not really surprised. All right, Buttercups. And the way I look at it, the only way we can fight against it is not to entertain it, not to even bring attention to it when we see it, not to even click on it. Just act like we ain't seen it and go on about our business and not even bring no attention to it. Okay, Buttercups? We know these motherfuckers are low vibrational and they ain't got shit going for them motherfuckers. So, see, people who ain't got shit to lose be willing to do any and every fucking thing. I told y'all that. If they don't stand for shit, they fall for any fucking thing. And it's quite clear that a lot of people on the dark side ain't got shit to lose. So they fall for any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, y'all. Please hit that like button. We got 51 in the building. Hit that like button. Hey, Kenya Boo. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Lady B. Salutations, my Buttercups just now coming in. Miss Caramel Mocha. Hey, Miss Debbie. Miss Deborah, I'm sorry. How you doing, Miss Deborah? It will behoove us to stop being surprised at these people, but really more so stop entertaining it and bringing attention to it. You know what I mean? Like, why even... These people setting their own self up, okay? They setting their own self up. You know, we just pray to be the flies on the wall when they comment here, okay? So we can sit back, eat our popcorn like, girl, no surprise there. No surprise there, okay? Hey, Zebra, yes, happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa, baby. Happy Kwanzaa. Yes, all right, Buttercup. So I, like, you guys, I'm not really surprised. I'm not even shocked. Maybe I'm becoming numb because I'm so used to them doing like a low vibrational shit like this. But once again, we're talking about people who ain't got shit to lose. So when you ain't got shit to lose, then you'll be risking penitentiary time. We seen what they do. Let me tell you something. I already told y'all, right? The whole logic of getting out here, making all this money just to spend it on lawyer fees and court fees, they already let you know what you're dealing with. I'll be motherfucking damn, Buttercups, if y'all invest in this platform and I'm wasting it on lawyers and court fees behind some boo-lang-lang, that don't make not a bit of sense. You get what I'm saying, Buttercups? Instead of elevating our platform, we wasting money on lawyers and court fees. No, we ain't doing that over here, Buttercups. When I told you, the people ain't make no money. I just don't get. Hey, salutation, ebony eyes, almighty, all in unity. Salutations, Buttercups. Salutations, Buttercups coming in. Shout out to the 58 in the building. Shout out to the Bush babies. Y'all hit that like button. But we're not gonna make all this money right over here on our platform, right, and not invest back into the platform and wasting our lawyer fees and court fees and for the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see, I don't know. Sometimes, I was raised like sometimes you can learn off of other people's mistakes. Tasha K being 4.3 million in the hole and possibly about to go to jail right now for allegedly, rumor has, I don't know, word on the curve is Cardi B done found her little secret stash. So her and her husband might end up in jail right now. Might end up in jail for the new year. See, stuff like that I can learn from. You get what I'm saying? And I don't need to go through with my goddamn self to find out all that money Tasha K made. All that money Tasha K made. Going right back in Cardi B's pocket. Not only do she now owe that 4.3 million to Cardi B, not only is she possibly about to go to jail, but she also still got to pay lawyer fees and court fees. So she's out more than 1.3 million if you think about it, because she got to pay for lawyers to keep going back and forth to fight this nonsense. And she's in bankruptcy court. Like, it's just too much, y'all. And it would be whole view, right? That's all the lesson I need, baby. That's all the lesson I need. If the money I'm making on my platform, I can't put back into my platform, elevating my family. I keep telling y'all can either be the Tasha K of this YouTube situation, or you could be the Lovely T of this situation, okay? And I preferably rather be the Lovely T. Shout out to Lovely T, okay? She finally reached her 1 million. I think they was shadow banning her for a long time because ain't no way she sat at 99.9 for as long as she did. But they finally let her hit her 1 million, okay? Shout out to Lovely T. But I prefer to be the Lovely T in the situation because see, Lovely T was able to make her money on her platform and invest back into her platform, make it bigger, and invest back into herself. I believe Lovely T just built a house after all the years that she didn't. You see what I'm saying? And see, Tasha K went and bought a house too, but guess what? She had to move out of it because she lost her case with Cardi B. See, that would be a lesson to me, okay? I don't know about y'all, but that is a lesson to me because I am a content creator. So at the end of the day, listen, you send me a cease and desist and tell me to take some shit down. I might be in my feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? I might rag, tag, and drag you, but I'm going to take that shit down because what I'm not going to do is take my money that my Buttercups invest in me and our platform so we can grow and do big things, like go on host trips and do, you know what I'm saying? That's where our money's going to go. Not on court fees and lawyer fees, okay? We're going to be buying plane tickets for our meet and greets. We're going to be investing in our freaking merchandise. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit we going to do, okay? I try to tell you, I just wouldn't be wasting my money. And then I am not, okay? I got too many irons in the fire to be blocking blessings. I'm not about to be blocking blessings, playing with God's children, okay? See, one thing, these motherfuckers run around here, oh, God, don't play about me. Let me tell you what he really don't play about, okay? He don't play about children and fools. That's what he don't play about, okay? Children and fools, okay? Now, I would say you're a fool, but you ain't a fool because you know exactly what you're doing when you coming out your mouth talking about innocent children. See, I'm not going to block my blessings either way. I'm not going to, the money that my Buttercups invest back into this platform, that's going to be, that's going right back to us, okay? And then I'm not blocking my goddamn blessings talking on somebody's children. Because if you don't catch it in the front end, you damn going to go collect it in the back end. Ask the sinking ship, a.k.a. what the hell's her name over there? That little Titanic lady. She's still over here that lost everything, and she's still over here acting like she ain't got a bit of sense. Because you know why? Because she done lost it all now. So she don't got shit else to lose. So why not come out here and just act a fool? She ain't got shit else to lose. Not a goddamn thing else to lose. You get what I'm saying, Buttercups? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down this morning? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down this morning? You get what I'm saying? Like, No, thank you. I'd rather do good. I'd rather get good karma because y'all know there's good karma and there's bad karma. I'd rather get the good karma. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Buttercups. I'd rather get the good karma. Like I said, You got two choices out here. You can either be the lovely T or you could be the Tasha K. I personally would rather be the lovely T, okay? Shout out to lovely T. Tasha K. Baby. Now you and your husband about to might be going to jail. Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curb is. Cardi B lawyers found that money you was stashing all over the place. Girl, bye. I'd rather be a lovely T, building my goddamn house, elevating my goddamn platform. I mean, because lovely T, listen, lovely T. Now, once again, for me, inspiration as a content creator, okay? Like I said, she didn't compromise her integrity or her morals to build her platform. And slow and steady, ButterCups. What I tell y'all all the time, slow and steady wins the goddamn race. I tell y'all that all the time. Listen, salutations, my beautiful Tyler. I ain't mad at you. A lot of people don't like lovely T either, but at the same time, if I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, if we're gonna choose the lesser of, I would go with a lovely T before I go with a Tasha K. Do you think she was kissing her behind? Because I honestly don't. Now, lovely T, I will say this: when it comes to Cardi B, she doesn't give biased content. Now, she has admitted that Cardi B and her has built a little rapport with each other. Okay. She's been to Cardi B's birthday party a couple of years ago and all of that. But when it comes to reporting on Lovely T, she don't hold back on her opinion. Yeah, I don't know, Tyler. I don't know about that one. I don't see her kissing Cardi B's butt because there's times that I felt like, well, dang, Lovely T, tell her how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Alicia, did you send it PayPal or Cash App? Because I might have got it, babes. I might have got it. My beautiful divine salutations, number one buttercup. All my buttercups coming in late. Top of the morning. Yes. Shout out to my beautiful passion. I know she ain't here, but she on the LA coast. My baby get up late. So I like to just give her a shout out when she catch the replay. Let me know how you sent it, Alicia. I believe I did get it. If you sent it either PayPal or Cash App, I got it. Yes, y'all. Thank you so much for the birthday offerings, y'all. Y'all showed up and showed out, okay? Like I said, it's one of them birthdays. I will never forget it, okay? Yeah, they off their rocker number one buttercup. But that's why I'm like, in 2025, can we leave the low vibrational shock value going? Because why are we shocked? Yes, that's how I feel, Ebony Eyes. And that's why I say I'd rather be the lovely T of it all, okay? if I could imagine my journey on this platform, I would take the lovely T route. Like I said, it took her forever to get that one more subscriber to hit her at 1 million. But hey, she ain't 4.3 million in the hole. And more for lawyer fees and court fees. Okay, you get what I'm saying, Ebony Eyes? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Slow and steady. She winning the race to me, in my opinion, okay? Shoot, I would like to be, like I said, grow our platform, get our merchandise up, do all that great stuff. I would rather be the lovely T of it all, okay? If I'm gonna go, hey, making your headache top of the morning. Oh, I think they talk about that's what they call Martell Maloney's youngest child. They call her Boss Baby. The one they also call Sugar Mama. Mm-hmm. The one that allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is, I don't know how true this is, but this is what they say out here now. These are the rumors. She had that baby to catch bank. I don't know. Buttercups, I ain't say that. Now, this is what they saying on these YouTube streets, okay? They saying all over social media. She had that boss baby to catch bank, okay? I don't know. Yeah, that's the youngest. No Queen Script, she's the youngest, the one they call Sugar Mama. Top of the morning, Cheryl. Salutations, beautiful. Salutations. No, no, Divine. Sugar Mama is Boss Baby. They gave her 2 nicknames. Sugar Mama is Boss Baby. They call her one or the other. She's not different from Sugar Mama, y'all. Sugar Mama is Boss Baby. They gave her 2 nicknames. They don't even. That's unfortunately. Unfortunately, the poor middle child ain't got a nickname. Nobody even ever talks about it, really. But yeah. Yeah, she's the youngest. No, Cameron Mocha. I swore that Boss Baby and Sugar Mama, they gave her 2 different nicknames. Okay, y'all, if y'all say so. But I swore they called that Sugar Mama Boss Baby. But y'all say no. But see, that goes to show how much I don't even give a fuck about. See, that's what I'm talking about, Buttercups. That just goes to show how much I really don't even be caring about what Basement Bully be got going on, okay? Because I swore they was calling Sugar Mama Boss Baby. I thought they gave. All right, Buttercups. All right. Y'all win. Y'all win. I'm just telling y'all what I thought. I thought Boss Baby was Sugar Mama. I thought, they gave the little girl 2 nicknames. I don't know. All right. I hear y'all. Okay. Yeah, Cheryl. I hear y'all, but I swore it was Sugar Mama. But hold on, Buttercups. I hear y'all. What? Yeah, kids will be kids, honestly. That's why when, Arion's daughter was put all up in that petition to make it look like all this crazy stuff, I just thought that was ridiculous. But, when you're fighting for full custody, when you're trying to get advantage over the other parent, you'll say and do anything. So, it is what it is, y'all. That's why I said it. 2024, can we leave the shock value out? Because these people are low vibrational. They've been dragging them poor kids. Like, they've been dragging them poor kids. And I'm still waiting for the receipts that the Eminem kids outside of, well, I guess he's not considered an Eminem kid, but outside of the Melanie and Martell's 4 together, I'm still waiting for the receipts that the Eminem kids got dragged. And I ain't seen them yet. I've been asking everybody for these receipts, and they can't drop a one. I can name at least 10 videos where these other children have been violated, but you can't drop one receipt onto me where the Eminem kids was violated or disrespected or called everything from under, over, and around or something but their goddamn God-given birth names. I'm still waiting for the receipts, Buttercups. Hey, speak with your girl, Marcella. Yes, y'all get them likes up. We got 80 in the building. But they go, girl, bye. If that bitch fell on her face, they would praise her. You fell and you got back up. Oh, you persevered because you fell on your face and you got back up. We're so proud of you. Y'all know the motherfuckers praise anything that bitch do, okay? Shit. If she left one shoe untied, they'd be praising her for that bullshit, okay? Like, come on now. Shit. Yeah, they do. Listen, she might be. She just might be. Oh, Knox is very handsome. Listen, Miss Karen Roker. They listen, okay? That lady get praised for the simplest, dumbest shit, but have a nerve to say that none of the other women persevered. Hello, can we just be a life fucking taking disease? First of all, I lost family members and a really close friend of mine to cancer. That's not persevering. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of this shit, you can't take them serious on. Don't tell me, because Mel did something that women been doing for eons and decades and fucking centuries. Kimmy did something that not everybody beats. She beat cancer. She could have lost her life. Thank you. It was beautiful. Thank you for asking. It was really nice. My best friend from Canada, she moved back. She spent it with us. We had a great time, y'all. I didn't take the live down, even though I need to because of the copyrighted music, but I just left it up. Yeah, we had a good time. So good that I did. I pulled a drunk auntie move, y'all. Y'all know you know your girl was right. Okay, I didn't even realize it. I really didn't, Buttercups. I love y'all. Yeah, we had a good old time. Okay, you know it's a good time when I fall asleep on the live. All right. Shout out to my drunk aunties. Okay, you know it's a good time when I fall asleep on the goddamn live. Okay. Oh, the new Tubi movie. Buttercups, y'all get on my nerves. Why y'all, girl? I ain't girl. Not the Tubi movie. Thank you, making your headache. She made it from scratch too, Buttercups. That was really a beautiful cake. And then I ended up with another cake, Buttercups. My mother's neighbor. She made me a little cake. You watch 15 minutes? All right. Well, y'all let me know, okay, Buttercups? Because y'all know I ain't about to worry. First of all, I don't got Tubi. Y'all know I ain't. And if I do get it, I ain't about that. Ain't gonna be the first thing I watch. Believe that. Y'all, where's the street team? Y'all usually hook your girl up. Ain't nobody DM me shit. Okay. Y'all say, okay, you want to be outside touching grass, taking a mental break? Well, fine then. We ain't gonna share no information with you. Get the comments from Facebook group so we can have a good gag this morning. Mm-mm. That you had to watch it twice. And not because you had a good time. Not on no drunk auntie status, Miss Deborah. Miss Deborah said, the hell nah. Not on no drunk auntie status on I was bored, okay? Yeah, I know Tubi's free. Oh, Queen Script, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, Tubi's free. Tubi's free. There's another show on there that I started to get into. I used to have Tubi, but when I had my bootleg phones, I had to get rid of apps to save more stuff. So I started just taking, stuff off, and I just never put it back on. But yeah, y'all clue me in, okay? Y'all give me the tea, cause y'all know. All right, Buttercups, here we go. Put a 1 in the chat. Watch y'all torture me, cause y'all love to do this, okay? But here we go. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to go watch this damn movie to review it. Watch y'all. I don't even want to look because I know y'all gonna torture me. Put a 2 in the chat if it's all good. I ain't gotta go watch it, okay? Oh yeah, Alex Cross, okay? Oh my God. Yep. See, look at that. I know y'all was gonna kill me. Y'all ain't right. Thank you, Zebra. Zebra, my own. Okay, thank you, Symmetry. All right. Zebra Symmetry got my back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, all right. No more. Okay, all right. No, I love y'all. Thank you. Look at making my headache. You trying to equal out to them twos. Now we get enough twos. All right, my buttercups. Ooh, my buttercup said, nah, you ain't even gotta go, ButterFlii. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kimmy J. All right, Buttercups. The twos won. Thank you, guys. See, I just knew y'all was gonna torture me. I love y'all. Y'all said, nah, we gonna spare you, ButterFlii. You ain't gotta go watch that mess. Salutations, Buttercup, just now coming in. Yes. Yep. Well, I'm glad that y'all got to spend time with each other, Miss Marcella. Y'all definitely do a lot for the community. A lot of Buttercups don't realize that outside of YouTube, you really do a lot for your community. As much respect to you. Shout out to our beautiful Speak with your girl Marcella and Mr. Tim, okay? Um, they're real awesome, Buttercups. They are real awesome. And don't forget, Buttercups, speaking of looking out for our community, y'all never picked who y'all wanted us to do our gratitude for. Because remember, every 3 months we're supposed to do something, show gratitude to a content creator or, just anybody. And we had nominated Misbehaving. A couple of y'all nominated Misbehaving. I know that Destiny was one. Misbehaving, Destiny, and there was two more that y'all nominated. But we still didn't pick that. So let's try to get that done too for the new year. All right, Buttercups. And we will be opening up the lounge tonight. All right, Buttercups. We're gonna party like it's 1999, and we're gonna come back. I know I didn't come back yesterday for us to do Vision Board Part 2. But shout out to my co-host. She gave me a great idea. So I shared it on my wall, Buttercup. So if you're already on Pinterest, please make sure y'all go and follow me on Pinterest. I opened up an account so we can also do our vision board virtually that way. She just gave me a great idea because, magazines are not as available as they used to be back in the day. So to my Buttercups that want to participate in the vision board, but want to do it virtually, okay? I did sign up for Pinterest. So if y'all are on Pinterest, make sure y'all go over there and follow me. So when we come back the first, oh, you couldn't find me on Pinterest? You know what? Hold on. Let me go get the link. Elevator music. Hold on, Buttercups. Let me go get the link for the Pinterest for y'all. I should have shared it with the post instead of just sharing my actual what it looked like. But hold on, let me go get the link. I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. 79 in the building. Hit that like button. Top of the morning, Bush baby. All right, I'm back. Let me drop my Pinterest. This is my Pinterest link. All right, Buttercup. So anybody that's on Pinterest that want to follow me to do the vision board, we're gonna come back after New Year's and do it. All right, Buttercups. So there go the link. I just dropped it. Okay. Well, I just dropped the link. So that should send y'all directly to my Pinterest. All right, Buttercups. I just dropped the link in the chat. I was wondering why nobody went over and started to follow me, but yes, Divine Femme was nominated. Thank you. Let me write this down so I don't forget again. Because I know Destiny, Misbehaving, Divine Femme, and there was one more. Y'all, there was one more y'all nominated. So if y'all can remember, hold on, Buttercups. Let me get my pad. My pad. Hold on, Buttercups. I'm coming. Oh shoot! I didn't even realize I had all this. Okay. When you go to look for something, okay, you find some other good stuff. But it's a work for me, Buttercups. Gotta have a whole notepad dealing with y'all asses. No, but I'm gonna get better. 2022, we're gonna do better this year, Buttercups. Like I said, I'm gonna do a lot better with keeping track and staying on schedule and making sure we do what we said we're gonna do, Buttercups. All right, I gotta go get me some stickers too. I was trying to wait for the dollar store to open this morning. while I was out getting my coffee, but it was getting late, and I'm like, if I want to come live this morning, let me go ahead and go home. Hold on, Buttercups. I do want to get me some stickers, because shout out to making your headache. When I write down my goal list, I want to use stickers. Okay, I'm not going to watch it, y'all. I'm not, baby. Y'all, yep, my Buttercups voted. They said, girl, don't even waste your time. All right, so I know. All right, so we got Divine Femme. I'm gonna do a poll so y'all can vote. I know Misbehaving was one. Okay, who? Oh, Destiny. I nominated Destiny. That's why. That's the reason why I can really remember hers. All right, and y'all had one more. We have 4 people, so there was one more. All right, Divine Femme, Misbehaving, Destiny, and there was somebody else y'all nominated. Y'all try to nominate Jinju, but my beautiful Jinju, she don't want us to give her nothing. No, it is. Oh, they did. My Buttercup told me not to go watch it, so I guess I'll just catch the cliff notes for whoever do watch it and review it. Where friend at this morning? Is he gonna watch it? I know that's his friend now. Friend, if you in the bushes this morning, you gonna go watch that Tubi movie and do a review, friend? Where your friend at, Buttercup? You in the bushes, top of the morning, bush babies. Y'all hit that like button, friend. If you ain't here, friend, let me know if you're gonna watch it and do a review. I'll come over there and get a cackle and a gag. I know you for sure gonna gag it if you do it. Oh, you doubt friend gonna watch it? I don't know. Let's go. I'm shoot. He might now. Hey, Dana. Happy holidays, beautiful. Salutations. Hold on, Buttercups. Give me 1 second. Okay, listen. Okay, number 1, Buttercup. I've been saying that for the longest now. Okay, jack of all trades and a master of not a one. Shape shifting, trying to take over Destiny's life. Okay, that she had before she got stuck with that deranged ass ex-husband of hers, allegedly. My opinion. Top of the morning, Chanel. Salutations, Buttercup. Come on, y'all. We need one. Y'all nominated 4 people. I only got 3. I'm gonna do the poll today so we can do our gratitude for them, okay? And Buttercups, my Buttercups. Thank you to everybody that reached out to me for the class, the Zoom class. I'm gonna set up with Journey to Jasmine. We got that coming up. A lot of y'all reached out to me, so I'm gonna find out the logistics of all of that. Make sure that I update y'all on when the class is going to be and all of that. All right, Buttercup. So I didn't forget about our Zoom class to learn how to do edits. It's different stuff for our up and coming content creators. And don't forget, every Thursday we're going to keep this going. All right, every Thursday we will be trying to promote and share out up and coming smaller content creators. All right, Buttercups. So these are things for the new year that y'all need to look forward to over here down to ButterFlii's Corner. All right. We still got that. We still got our the Zoom class that I'm offering the new up and coming content creators. We still got ButterFlii Small Business Market that we highlight different entrepreneurs, small entrepreneurs coming up, content creators, or subscribers alike, and all of that. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to look forward to in this new year. Hashtag we claim it. Okay, we're still on the we claim it movement. Okay, Buttercups. We got the Drunk Aunties Take Vegas trip coming up for the summertime. We got Tyler hosting Chicago for the Canvas Beauties pop-up that they're going to be doing this year. So we got a lot of stuff to look forward to in 2025 Buttercups. That's why I'm like, listen, in 2024, I'm not going to be so focused on the nonsense of the social media shenanigans of it all. Because, we spent a lot of time on this channel with the social media shenanigans of it all, and unfortunately with this show and the way they've built the environment, you can't not pay attention to the social media shenanigans of it all. Speaking of, hold on, Buttercups. Oh, time to get messy. All right, Buttercups, it's time to get messy. We'll get back to the business in a minute. Hold up. Before we get messy, shout out to my beautiful co-host, y'all. She has dropped her merchandise, y'all. Y'all make sure, Buttercups, and one of my Buttercups go get the link to Opinion Nation's mugs, y'all. I definitely put my order in. I'm so looking forward to getting my mug. Okay, I'm gonna have to rotate between my beautiful mug that Dana made me and my co-host Unpopular Opinion. Shout out to my boo. She has launched her first piece of merchandise, Buttercups. I know I got mine, all right. I seen it late, but I put my order in, all right. So I'm really, really excited, y'all. If one of my mods could go get the link. Hey, Satin Baby Doll. Salutations. And go get the link for Unpopular Opinions merchandise launch that she just launched her very first piece of merchandise, which is a mug that says, I'm messy, but I'm monetized. I love it. I love it. And that is the saying of Trent down to Love and Rocket City. All right. So make sure y'all support our beautiful Opinion Nation and y'all order y'all mugs. All right. They're not expensive at all. I got the biggest one. Good morning, Miss Gwen. Good morning. Salutations. I got the biggest one. That way, you know what I'm saying? If I want to put some drunk auntie, you know what I'm saying, remedies up in that one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay, Buttercups. And guess what, Buttercups? Well, shout out to y'all because I tried to give y'all $25 for my birthday and a mug, and none of y'all wanted it. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all. But I might actually order a second mug and give it away as a prize. All right. So shout out to my co-host. But we're going to be messy real quick, Buttercups. Now, y'all know I got to put the elevator music on because y'all know, shut up. I don't want to hear it, okay? I told y'all lucky y'all even got a morning table talks this morning, all right? I don't want to hear no nonsense. Matter of fact, we an hour in. Well, we 48 minutes in, just about an hour in. Y'all know I dropped the link for anybody that want to come up. Let me drop the link, and while I do that, I'm going to go and get some things because we about to be messy, Buttercups. It's a good messy, though, because, y'all know one thing we're going to do over here is going to keep our foot on necks and up asses, all right? So, this is a good messy, all right? Hey, AKA, top of the morning, beautiful. Top of the morning. Oh, you had to take me to the doctors. Well, help us all as well with Big Mama and Baby Doll. Tell me, said happy holidays. Mwah. All right, Buttercups, I'm about to put the elevator music on. I will be right back. I'm going to go get a couple of things. We're about to get into our messy moment. And don't y'all go nowhere, all right? I'll be right back. All right, Buttercups, I'm back. We're about to have a messy moment. Give me a second. Y'all know I got to upload. Y'all know y'all girl. Shut up, y'all. I know, Buttercups, I know. I should be having this shut up what I know about the Cup Live, but I don't. Before we get messy though, one more again. Shout out to my co-host. I just want to give her a shout out. Um, Make sure y'all get over there and order y'all mug, okay? Yes, there go. Okay, there go me. Shout out to my co-host, all right? There go my order. Shout out to my beautiful co-host, okay? So my mug is ordered, baby. Shout out to our beautiful co-host, Opinion Nation. All right, y'all, because y'all know your girl got to be messy. Nope, that's not the one I want. Nope, I want this one. All right. Now, y'all know what, a couple of weeks ago, there was a whole bunch of nonsense going on because, people just love to find some reason to ragtag and Destiny for. So, this Negro decided to drop this on Christmas, okay? He said, Merry Christmas. This is my daughter for clarification, okay? And you know something? It's so funny because when you really look at it, she looks like now. She looked just like her grandmother. If y'all can't read it, it says, this is my daughter. Merry Christmas to yours for me and mine. And for clarification, this is my daughter. I don't know why he waited to Christmas to drop this shit, but whatever. All right, so Tim and Tuba, there you go. I don't know why, when Destiny was trying to clarify and clear this shit up, that y'all wanted to give her such a hard time and make it seem like she was desperate and, all this crazy shit, as if Melanie Holt don't be all over the goddamn social medias with the bullshit. But Destiny asked y'all to clear. She was trying to clarify some shit up, and y'all made it seem like she was so pressed because y'all was reporting on her. No, at this point, she don't be pressed, and she's not surprised. Y'all was reporting on her when she wasn't even on the show no fucking more. What she wanted you to do was clarify the bullshit that you was putting out there, okay? While exposing someone's children. While creating a whole fucking narrative and a fucking lie. So here go Lance Fletcher clearing up that that's his daughter. And she do look just like Nail. She look like a light-skinned version of Nail. Mm-hmm. Yep, I ordered my mug. Yes, I did. Yes, y'all. So Lance Fletcher decides to clear it up on Christmas. I don't know what took him so long, but he cleared it up. That's his daughter. Much of what Destiny was trying to tell these motherfuckers, but they wanted to make it seem like she was so pressed and so thirsty and all this other bullshit. So Lance decides to clear it up for Christmas. Whoopie doo dah yay, okay? Whoopie doo dah yay. Okay, in shambles over this pic. Making your head at. Give me the receipts, y'all. Shout out to them vicious ass Facebook groups. Y'all was busy, huh? They was busy, huh? She won't retract it. She won't retract it because she made up an excuse. She made it seem like Disney was just so pressed about her and by her and all this other crazy shit. Because, Tim and Tuba didn't want to be fucking wrong. So she took a moment. First of all, she lied on Destiny because Destiny never threatened her. Destiny was letting her know the shit that she was saying was liable because it wasn't the fucking truth. But Tim and Tuba, she another motherfucker. Don't stand for shit. That's why she fought for any fucking thing. Mm-hmm. Right. Now she didn't. That part number one, Buttercup. Y'all know she ain't. Okay. Yeah, she's the one pressed, not Destiny, okay? Hey, good morning, Yoli. Top of the morning, beautiful. Right. That's what it gave to me too, Symmetry. It seems like Tim and Tuba was the one that was pressed, okay? Because she was out there laughing at my beautiful Tyler's numbers, but at the same goddamn time went and striked her. I thought she was irrelevant. I thought she don't get numbers any fucking way. But she didn't get numbers any motherfucking way, then you went and striked her. How much sense that fucking make? I'm not gonna strike a bitch that don't get numbers no way. Trying to be cute and thought you was dragging, but really got in your feelings. Okay? But you back over there kissing the same motherfuckers' asses that was dragging your baby. Didn't I just hold up? ButterCups. Did her baby just get dragged again? I don't know. I was floating around being newsy. I thought I seen something about her baby got dragged again. I'm not saying that that's right. Not at all, ButterCups. Don't get the game fucked up. But didn't her baby just get dragged again for the same people that she already said she was gonna stop fucking with? But The bitch needed the money and didn't want to go without the money. And apparently, allegedly, Queen Desperate came out here and gave her this whole motherfucking speech about why she shouldn't better her life, why she should stay in a sunken place, and she fell for the bullshit. Anywho, moving along. Oh, okay, bad girl Riri. They did just drag her baby again. The same motherfucker that she was already moving on from, but made some excuse of why she didn't move on. Okay. But see, Buttercup, I try to tell you. This is why I said, girl, go and move on about your business. But you know, Queen Desperate came right behind me. Shout out to Queen Desperate, bitch. I knew you being my motherfucking bushes, raggedy bitch. You see me trying to motivate that girl, elevate that girl. Here you come want her to stay in a sunken fucking place. Mm-hmm. I didn't know Queen Desperate because I only go down to the trap house when, you know, my Buttercups want me to go be newsy, clarify some bullshit that you be putting out. But other than that, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mars. Thank you guys so much. Y'all make sure y'all grab these links the Mars is dropping in the chat. All right. Episode 3 was definitely dropped, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out episode 3 of Love in Rocket City. Excuse me. Stay tuned. Because me and my co-host got a special little thing about how we're going to review, how I'm going to be the resident reviewer of Love in Rocket City. Okay, we got a whole little something we working up for that. So y'all stay tuned for that. We definitely should have that in order for the new year. All right, Buttercups? But I'm coming. Mm-hmm. Right. And see, that's the thing. And see, much like Melanie, but you could be back over there backpedaling pussy popping all you want, because what she's not gonna forget is that you exposed her big back gutter snipe mammy. They not gonna let you live that shit down, girl. They're gonna continue to let you do your dirty work for them. At the same time, bitch, you will never be trusted again, okay? Because you are the one who exposed big back gutter snipe Van, okay? You and Ebony, because I heard Ebony the best over there still begging to get back in position too, because technically she's the one who exposed Big Back Good Snipe Van to Timmy Tuba, and then Timmy Tuba and her got into it. So Timmy Tuba came out here and exposed Big Back Good Snipe Van and Ebony the Best. Okay, you know. So neither one of them bitches gonna be back in good graces, but they gonna keep on fighting and struggling to be. And that's why I said, Buttercups, please, please, okay, self-esteem. Have some self-esteem about yourselves, okay, Buttercups? And do know you got to stand for something, or you will fall for anything, okay? Ebony the Best and Timmy Tuba are a prime example of what the fuck I mean by you will fall for anything if you don't stand for nothing and having no fucking self-esteem. All right. Okay. Because Ebony the Best, I'm really surprised by her too, because a lot of the Jamaicans I know, they are very confident, okay? Some of them overconfident. Some of them get on my motherfucking nerves, really, truly, okay? But I ain't never really known too many that ain't got no confidence. So Ebony the Best kind of got me blown. I ain't never met a Jamaican like her. All the Jamaicans I know, baby, walk with their motherfucking head held high, and they will not be doing no sucking shit, and they will not be up another grown woman's ass. Okay, they got a lot of pride with them. A lot of Jamaicans I know got a lot of pride with them, and I know a lot. Okay, I grew up around all of them motherfuckers. Like Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, fucking Dominicans, well, you name it, I grew up around it. And what I know about Jamaicans is they're very fucking prideful. Okay, right? I don't know. I ain't never known not near one. They are so motherfucking arrogant. Matter of fact, Jamaicans are very fucking arrogant, okay? I don't know where Ebony the Best came from. Flabbergasted. Never met a Jamaican like her. Well, it makes sense. I ain't never met Ebony the Best, but I'm saying from what I'm seeing on these YouTube streets, from when I first had my first encounter with that bitch, I don't know too many Jamaicans that act like her. They're very prideful and very fucking cocky. Mm. Yeah, I had to drag that other one you named, girl. Miss Gwen. I had to drag her, but she ain't want none. They all, girl, you heard my co-host the other day. The one that barked the loudest be the least to bust a grape, okay? Because when she called for me, and I came, she ain't want none. Mm. That would have been, listen, that would have been a showdown, okay? That would have been one for the books, but she ain't really want none. She just wanted to get my attention real quick, but she ain't really want none. I heard that making your headache. I heard the majority of them used to drag, rag, and tag her ass. But throw some money up in there. Mm-hmm. Now the bitch trying to act like, girl, you don't know. What's really the kicker for me though? These motherfuckers trying to act like she's vindicated for some reason. I think Martell showing up and being an asshole that they've been claiming he was somehow vindicate Melanie from being also being an asshole and a piece of shit. Baby, that's the funniest shit to me. That bitch ain't vindicated no which way ever because they both started out on this path of trying to tear down the other fucking couples. And they're both still on the very same path, even though they're no longer together. They're still on the same path of trying to tear down everybody else's fucking relationship because they decided to sell their motherfucking life for fame and fortune. Melanie's not vindicated no which way. Okay, that bitch is still an ain't shit ass bitch, and I ain't. The goalpost will not be moving. Okay, because Martell came out here and did what the fuck y'all already said he do. No, the goalpost won't be moving, and that bitch is nowhere near nobody's vindicated. Girl, no, my buttercups voted queen. I'm sorry, Gwen. My buttercups voted. They don't want me to go watch that shit. They don't want. They don't want me to review that bullshit. Listen, she ain't want nothing. Then she want to talk shit after I left her fucking chat. Bitch didn't even want to drop the link. Y'all, if y'all wasn't here, I think I opened that live back up too, baby. I went the fuck in because I knew she was coming though. Because shout out to my buttercups, they did put me on to the overplay for the underplay. Because I told y'all, I really don't. A lot of these bitches, I don't pay attention to. I don't really keep up with their asses. Not the way they keep up with me anyway. I can walk into any room with a mutual ground, and them motherfuckers know everything about ButterFlii. Okay. Uh-huh. Shout out to my number one hater. Okay. The room is filling up, baby. This empty ass room got makes a mighty impact. Okay. Shout out to my number one hater. Oh, speaking of my number one hater, shout out to my new subscribers, Buttercups. I think we ended our last morning table talks. We only had 780. We now got 786. So shout out to all my new buttercups. Thank you guys so much for hitting that subscribe button. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Now we got 115 in the building. We've been consistent with at least 110 in the building all morning. So I should have at least 115 likes. Come on, buttercups. Come on now. Y'all know that's my YouTube currency, and it's free 99. Okay, it don't cost you a goddamn thing. You ain't got to tap it 16 million times. You won't end up with Compaternal. Okay, Compaternal. One tap will do you. Okay. Hey, Dion says whatever. Salutations, beautiful. Yes, salutations to all my buttercups coming in. Yes, make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, woo woo. Shout out to the 786 in the building. Oh my God, buttercups. Y'all is showing up and showing out. Let me tell you something. We reached 800 subscribers before the ball drops on New Year's Eve. Baby, y'all know your girl gonna act the fool, okay? I owe y'all a big one, okay? Shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to your girl ButterFlii. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all tapped onto your girl, and it's greatly appreciated. All right, Buttercups. Hold on one second, Buttercups. I gotta warm up my coffee again. It's been getting cold all morning. That's why I don't like warming it up in the microwave. I'd rather throw it in the pot and warm it up on the stove, okay? But I ain't got time for all this. I'm just throwing it in the microwave. Hold on one second, Buttercups. All right, we back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Oh, no, nobody gonna hit the link this morning? Yes, y'all. We was being a little messy. Lance finally cleared up the fact that that is his daughter. And when you look really close, she actually looks like Nell. She looks like a light-skinned version of Nell Fletcher. She looked just like her grandma, especially right in the cheekbone area. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady. I just dropped the link if any one of my ButterCups would have come up. Hey, Amanda. Salutations, beautiful. Oh, Courtney Wayne, is he on right now? What's going on over there? What he doing? Ain't that the one that used to go with Just Hilarious? They got a whole bunch of baby mamas. He's the one with 9 kids and all that other crap. Is that the one that used to go with Just Hilarious? You got 9 kids. Thank you, Amanda. It was a great Christmas. I really wasn't in the holiday spirit, but the way y'all showed up and showed out for my birthday, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. Okay, Green Script. Is that the one with the 9 goddamn kids? Baby. Listen, my 2 felt like I had 4. Okay, I don't know how him and Bootsy and what's the other one? Nick Cannon with all these goddamn kids. Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of kids, Sierra's pregnant again? Her and that Russell Simmons. Okay, they is not. Listen, they both fertile. Okay, is Sierra pregnant again? I think Sierra on her way to her 5th baby, y'all. I thought I heard something about Sierra announcing her goddamn pregnancy. Shout out to Sierra, okay? Shout out to Sierra and Russell. And they hate, the fuck boys really hate Russell Wilson, okay? Okay, he has 9 kids. Get out of here, Queen Script. Oh, shoot, we gotta get into that. See, I gotta get a Facebook. I gotta get back on my Facebook, even though I would make up a whole nother one to go with this channel, though. Y'all ain't getting into my private Facebook because that has me and my goddamn family. And baby, the way y'all play with motherfuckers' family members, y'all will not be doing that shit with mine, okay? I am on Facebook, but I currently can't remember my password, so I can't even get into my page. I ain't been on my page in 3 years. But that is private. All my family. Technically, all I don't, people I don't put strangers on my Facebook. There's one place I will not get on, okay? Right, Amanda. They are so mad that he's a good man, okay? The fuck boys hate Russell, especially Future's raggedy ass, okay? He give me, look, Future is give me Marquise, okay? 2 niggas that didn't take care of their own and mad because another nigga stepped up and doing what they should have did, okay? Marquise, okay? That gives me Future tease, okay? Future tease. Ain't got a bit of sense that the good Lord gave him, okay? All right. Thank you, Cheryl. And matter of fact, once you let him know, right, reach out to me, email me, ButterCups, drop my email, and my email is in my description box, ButterCups. Anybody that ever want to reach out to me, I may not be live, and you may want to get a hold of me. My email is in my description box, my Instagram. I just added my Pinstra. I added the link to there, and my Cash App. Love offerings are not demanded nor mandatory, but they are greatly appreciated. All right. And shout out to, I think, was it you, Ken's big sis? Shout out to my boo, Ken's big sis. I am gonna do for the new year. I'm gonna set up a wish list on Amazon. All right, Buttercups. And matter of fact, I was thinking about doing a collaboration with Amazon too. But I'm gonna look into how I can set that up too. But I am gonna do a wish list for 2025. All right, Buttercups. Once again, not mandatory, not demanded. But shout out to my beautiful Kansas big sis, one of my A1 Day One Buttercups. She actually recommended that I do that. So we reached 800. I'm definitely setting up the Amazon wish list. All right. Yes, Kansas big sis. Thank you so much for recommending I do that. And we reach our 800. I'm gonna definitely set that up. But yeah, Buttercups. Top of the morning, Tanya. Salutations, beautiful. But yeah, okay. That part, man, the future teas. Marquise, definitely get future teas, okay? Shout out to Ken and Trish. I don't know why y'all don't like them people. I actually love them. And what we couldn't get from Martell and Melanie, we getting from them. They're going through a divorce. They have blended family issues. Like what we couldn't get from Martell and Melanie, we are getting from Trish and Ken and Marquise, okay? Marquise is a little tapped, a little touched. I ain't mad at him. Hey, April. Thank you. Thank you so much, April. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all show April some love, Buttercups. Thank you so much. Great. I love Ken and Trish. Y'all kill me with that. Okay. Y'all really get something real and tangible and something that we can finally resolve with, because even though Marquez is a little touched, okay, prayers going up for him, because I definitely pray for him, because I feel like losing his father. Hey, there go my little passion. Salutations. There you. I don't know why I keep calling you Love Passion. I'm sorry. There go my passion. Shout out Passion. Hey, P-Rob. Salutations. Salutations. Yes, there go my TikTok. Did they? I think they said they were shutting down TikTok, y'all. Okay, but I still got one. Okay, because we really supposed to be adding more content to TikTok too, which I gotta start doing. But I think the last thing I added was my thank you, Marge. Yes, welcome to all our new Buttercups. Thank you, guys. I love Ken and Trish, and I think what we couldn't get out of Martell and what's that lady's name? Melanie. We can get out of Ken and Trish. I appreciate them, and I appreciate their storyline, because I think it's a very real storyline. A lot of families are going through this, so I just don't get the whole they're boring, they're this, they're that, Trish is a liar, she don't know how to talk. This is her first season. And she's not a seasoned reality star. Like, come on, y'all. Come on now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot. Hey, T. Jones. Salutations, beautiful. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Good to see you this morning, baby. Salutations. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Okay. Look, okay. Yes. Thank you, babes. Thank you, April. Listen, y'all. I like Ken and Trish. I don't care what y'all talk about, okay? And I believe what we couldn't get out of Martell and freaking Melanie, we can get out of Ken and Trish and Marquez, okay? Shout out to Marquez. Listen, prayers going up for the man. Because like I said, he does he needs some healing. What he was walking around doing at that barbecue, his son had to pull him aside like, Dad, chill out. I think that's real important. Ooh, the one where Millie Chime did. I didn't even go watch that. I did watch the one. I tried to warn Ken. I don't know why he let Trish go interview her. Because I even told Ken why he interviewed with that lady. Listen, Buttercups. I tried to warn Trish when they first was dragging her out here, okay? Yeah, she did. I did see her with Coach Dion. I caught the okay, lead lollipops. Showing up, Miss Wanda. Shout out to my beautiful showing up, Miss Wanda. Okay. Yes, y'all. But are y'all talking about the interview she did with Millie Chime? I did. I think one of y'all was telling me about that. Come up here, girl. Making y'all hear that. Get the link. Hit the link, girl. Come talk to me. What you was floating around being newsy and carp and saw, okay? Come drop some newsy. We in our messy segment right now. We in the messy segment. One thing I ain't never heard ButterFlii tell y'all is that I ain't messy. I ain't never denied being messy. Okay, Buttercups? But see, I'm not down low, under the belt, messy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call down to the city to get the bitch's basement shut down type of messy. But I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about some shit, okay? But I ain't trying to ruin motherfuckers' lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, Buttercups. Yeah, shout out to Madonna, y'all. Shout out to our beautiful Destiny. Oh my God, did y'all see her Christmas pictures, y'all? With her and Law and her father. Those are some beautiful Christmas pictures, okay? Shout out to Destiny. It's Law, baby. It's Law. Shit. Top of the morning, beautiful. Oh, shoot. I thought I added you. Wait a minute. There you are. Top of the morning, beautiful.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you?
All right. How are you?
I've had some rough days, but I'm here, so thank God.
Yes, baby. Thank God. And I hope that you have better days.
Yeah, the
Her father is fine.
not a good
Very
time
into
for me.
me. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand. Okay.
But no, that interview with Trish, like I don't understand why you interview somebody and then let the chat just start berating that person and what about Mel? What about Mel? What about Mel? And do you take back the fact that you said that you would slap her? No, she doesn't. Because she said what she said. She said exactly what she said. No, she doesn't take it back. Mel was being disrespectful. Why is it that this woman can disrespect people and we're supposed to always retract our statements? No. She said, I would have slapped fire out that heifer and I said what I said, and no, I don't take it back. No, ma'am. Be mad at your mama.
Oh,
What you
did
want me to
she?
do?
She's still on business? Hold up. Hold up, baby.
Yeah,
Hold
she
up, Mickey
did.
Alex. She's still on business?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I like Trish. This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead, baby. Finish telling us about the interview.
Yeah, no, she said I'm not taking it back because that's how I felt. Like I was very upset. Like you are pushing me. Trisha, listening to Trish speak, especially in that particular interview, Trish is very angry. Like she's dealt with so much loss and so much pain, and people are picking at her. This lady is angry, baby. The way she was cussing, Millie Chun had to tell her several times, like, please don't cuss, please don't cuss. She had to catch herself. Like she had to worry about how she was speaking because she's angry as hell. And you could tell by listening to her. Stop agitating that lady because she might slap the shit out of somebody. She's trying to tell y'all. You can hear her in her speech. Leave her alone. If y'all dragging up stuff from this woman that she clearly is either not prepared to deal with, or if you make her deal with it, you might not like her reaction. Stop picking
You
at
know, my
her.
hold on, Buttercup. Hold on, Buttercup. No, no. Why you got throw up in your mouth? No, no. What you got throw up in your mouth for? No, no. Let me know, baby. Let me know because you in the right wrong place, baby. You got the right one. No, no. So what's the throw up in your mouth for? No, no. Let me know. Reply no, no. Cause see, we don't just block over here. We let your little dark side come over here and play. But we need you to you know what I'm saying? Need you to be mature in your language, okay? No, no. So explain to me why you got throw up in your mouth. Let me see if I'm gonna let you live, if I'm gonna mollywop your ass, okay? Let me know, no, no. What that throw up in your mouth is for. Go ahead, making your headache. Motherfuckers want to be seen. I see your ass. Go ahead, baby.
And I was very frustrated at the fact that like you even saw moments where Millie Chen was agreeing with her, like, no, I understand how you feel, I understand where you're coming from. And then it was like the chat was getting mad at Millie Chen for understanding. Like Trish was very open, very transparent. This is what I was dealing with, this is what I was going through. She spoke to how their marriage had been in shambles for so long. He was still living in the house, living upstairs. At one point, she said, I washed his laundry because it was piling up in the laundry room and there was lingerie in it. But y'all want me to stick with this? He had been done. We had been done. But y'all mad at me for not staying with this. He was already checked out. He was clocked out of our marriage. What the hell do you want me to do? But if I don't sit there and deal with this pain, I'm wrong. Like, no, he was done. He finally moved out. When he moved out, it was pretty much over with. Should they have handled the paperwork? Yeah, probably, but a whole lot of people do that. How many times have we seen people go to a funeral and the special friend is there, but somebody is still a wife, and that man didn't divorce the woman, and he died 20 some years later, and the wife shows up and the wife gets everything? Let's not act like that don't happen all the time. The paperwork should have been handled, but it wasn't. They're doing it now. Either way it go, he had been clocked out. He had been checked out. She's done. She don't want to be married to him no more. Why don't we see that? And y'all spoke to the scene where Mel basically is trying to, oh, well, I see the sexual chemistry. Ma'am, stop. Stop it. Because if somebody said that about you and Martell, you'd be ready to fight. You don't want nobody to mention you and Martell in the same sentence as if y'all wasn't married for a million years. as if he didn't cheat on you and you went back time and time and time again. Don't do that to another woman because you wouldn't want it done to you. Stop it.
That
Because it
part.
ain't cute.
That part.
Because if
She
anybody
always
does it
doing
to
shit
you,
that she wouldn't want done to her. Shout out to Maurice for pointing that out.
yeah, you don't want
She's
that done to
always
you.
doing shit that she would not want done to her, girl.
If
Like sitting
anybody,
down with other women's husbands.
girl, yeah, that having to have a private conversation with Marceau about what? What do you and Marceau need to talk about every season where Tisha's not there? I'm glad Tisha was there for this conversation because why do you need to call? First of all, why do you need to text my husband? Why do you need to call my husband? Call me. Call me.
Right, Queen Scrippers. No, no, here, because they didn't block you. No, no. We still waiting for you to answer why you got throw up in your mouth. But I'm glad that you pointed that out because see, it's good that Tisha was there. But see, I'm trying to figure out what you mean y'all exchange numbers. When did y'all
For
exchange
what?
numbers? When did y'all see each other to exchange numbers? Hold up. When did y'all see each other to exchange numbers? And see,
And
this is what I
exchange
mean about Marcel. This is why I be
and
getting
ex-
in his ass too.
and exchange numbers for what? What kind of conversations do the two of you need to have? That's my question. What do y'all need to talk about? Since we pulling up text threads, Mel, let me see the text thread between you and my husband. Since you pulling up text threads, and I don't want to see it on his phone, I want to see it on yours. Let me see. Since we pulling up text threads and whatnot, let's do
That
that.
part right there.
Since that's what we're
That part
doing.
right there.
Since we going through phones and shit, let me see yours. Pull it up. Because what we did see on the TV screen, that was a lot of conversation from somebody that you were not supposed to be talking to. Huh? Huh? That was a lot on the phone for somebody that you hate, somebody that you don't talk to. Those were a lot of bubbles.
Right. And
And
there
there
was
were a
no
lot of
running
bubbles on your
down.
side.
Right. And there was no running down to the courthouse talking about he's texting me. So
There
you
was
didn't
a
feel like your life was in danger when he texted you to tell you that?
and it was a lot of
Yeah,
bubbles on your
nonetheless,
side.
teacher was present, but bitch. When did y'all exchange numbers? And when did y'all run into each other to exchange numbers? And why
And,
you what?
and Marceau,
No.
let's talk about how you didn't decide to tell Tisha. Tisha was getting ready to leave. Were you gonna let her leave? Because you were really about to let her leave. What was that? What was that? Because you were about to let Tisha leave. Had Tisha not decided to stay, you were gonna sit there and have this conversation with Mel by yourself.
Right.
It
And look
really
at the
played
energy.
out.
Look at the energy between him and Mel that wasn't present, that's usually present if Letitia wasn't sitting there. Look at the difference in the energy too. Did y'all peep that?
The intent was not for Tisha to be there, and that was visible. There was no intention on Tisha being in the room. It was almost like she was intruding on their moment. They kind of looked at her like, she's here. Oh, like your conversation couldn't be what it was going to be because now Tisha's sitting there. What's that? What is that? I'm confused. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And clearly Tisha didn't either, because what the fuck is this? What is this? What is
I
this?
do wonder what she said about this nigga talk about we got numbers. Cause like I said, the first thing that popped in my head was what so when did y'all see each other to exchange numbers? Karen,
And uh,
Cameron, we don't know who. Listen, you could say that, baby, but why you need to sit down with another woman's husband every season except for this one? Matter of fact, you sat down with him this season. Excuse me, let me take that back. Cameron, let me ask you this, Cameron, right? Do you think it's okay that her and Marcel exchanged numbers and her and Tisha still don't have each other's numbers? And do you not wonder when did they have time to see each other to exchange numbers? Cameron, that's 3 questions for you. Why do she need to sit in another woman's husband's face when she could reach out to the wife to fix whatever issues she have? That's A. B, when did they run into each other to exchange numbers? Cameron. And what was my third question for her?
I don't remember.
I forgot my third question too. Okay, well, there go two, Cameron. And if you remember the third one I asked you, can you answer that? Hey, Opinion Nation, there go my baby. Yeah, he better not have let her leave because I think they finally got the hint that us viewers outside of the cult don't find nothing cute about that woman sitting in another woman's husband's face. Period. At
There's no
all.
reason.
Right?
There's no
Oh, we
reason
just
for it.
love it. We just love it. Melanie and Marcel have a scene together. No, the fuck we don't. Cause then these slow ass bitches down to the dark side run back, talk about he want her every time. That be their rhetoric.
That's not a conversation that needs to be had that she can't sit there for. What are y'all talking about?
Right. I don't think it's good for TV at all, neither co-host. At all.
And if her phone number is so damn precious, why the hell does he have it and she doesn't? That's what I don't get.
That part, Natasha. Hold up. Wait to address him after Kimmy leave the table. And then when Kimmy come back to the table, the first thing she want to talk about, well, his tone. Bitch, the way Maurice got Melanie together, baby, she didn't have nowhere to run. She tried to use her grandmother. Whoop. That nigga X that the fuck out. Then the bitch tried to come with the tone. He X that out. Bitch, don't play them games with me. Melanie is, ooh, she's such a cunning, conniving type of bitch. Mm. Want to talk about his tone. Girl, please. Okay? That
But
don't
what's
make
the
a bit of motherfucking sense.
but that is so weird though. Like it doesn't make it like, oh, his tone. So what do you want me to do? Chastise my husband because you don't like the way he spoke to me? He didn't say anything wrong to you. He didn't say anything wrong to
Mm-mm.
you. You're questioning him about something that you don't know anything about. And then when you get the proper information, you can't knock down the facts. So now you're mad? That doesn't make sense.
At all. And that's exactly. Hey, top of the morning, Miss Demetra. Happy holidays, beautiful.
I'm not implying that Marceau wants Mel, but what I am implying is that
Okay.
Marceau is cool with
I'll fix it,
disrespecting his wife.
Natasha. Yeah. And this is
That's
why I
my
went off on
implication.
him.
That's my implication is
That's
that
my
he is
implication
absolutely
too. That's why
okay
I went the
with
hell off on him
disrespecting his wife.
because 70, right, because 75% of her getting dragged on social media is because of shit he would do too. And that's why
Right.
for a while there, I started to think the nigga got a hard off on watching these motherfuckers do that shit to his wife, as if he wanted her to stay in this vulnerable place as a sense of control. But I really try
Hmm.
not to put that on him. But for a little second there, I started to believe this nigga was getting off on the bullshit that these motherfuckers be doing on social media to his wife. Because every season he would come and add on to the bullshit, if you ask me. While
He
telling her,
would,
don't worry about it. Who cares what people think? Nigga, you do.
especially when he told her
Marcel
that she
care
was
what these
jealous
people
of
think.
Mel. When he told her she was jealous of Mel, like, what's that? It's the way he speaks to her, the
What
way
was
he
that?
treats her. That's very problematic. More so than anything, I don't even think it's necessarily that he wants another woman. He wants to disrespect his wife, and he uses other people to do it. Even down to the comments that, oh, you reading the comments, you're reading the comments. You're allowing other shit to disrespect your wife. You're not building her up in moments when you should. You add on to it instead of taking away from it.
That was my problem with Marcel. That's why I said I started to believe that he inadvertently got a hard on from watching that shit being done to his wife.
Yeah, I think he thoroughly enjoys it. I think that's his. He allows other people to do it, and then he joins in. Shit. Ah,
Is that better than Natasha? Look, I love the fonts, the new fonts, y'all. And you know, I love cursive. Is that better? Natasha's like,
child.
girl, that's cute and all, but we can't understand that shit. Yeah,
Nah, I
Marcel
couldn't
say
read
he
it.
played for TV. He claimed he played for TV, but ButterCups.
Even
Hey,
playing for
beautiful.
TV.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry to I know you enjoyed your birthday. We're gonna talk about the holiday season. I know what you're feeling. But I want to talk about
Mhm.
Marcel. I think y'all are wrong on that. I think
Yep.
at first, if you remember, this is my take. Marcel would tell Tisha not to say anything. And the way I saw it was this: they know each other. Marceau knows he can take whatever you throw at him. He's going to be ready. He can take it. He'll take a little dent, but he's going to be ready to come back. He knows Tisha is a different type of person that it will wear her down and break her down. If you remember, maybe I'm wrong, someone correct me. He kept saying to Tisha, don't respond, don't look at it, because he knew it would break her. And if you remember, Marceau and Tisha are a couple, and that's why I do respect them. When they have a plan, they have a plan. They stick to that stuff. Okay. So I think for him, he's saying if you want to stay in this, you can't read the comments. Let me take the hit. Let me be the bad guy. Let me shape the message. Now, is he an a-hole at times? Yes, he is. And I think that's one of the things I actually like about Marceau. I'm a person that gets it. When you can be the a-hole, you don't even mean to be or know it. So I get where he's at. I don't think he's perfect. I think that's the charm that he has, is that he's very flawed. But I do believe he loves his wife and his family, and he's made a lot of mistakes and he's trying to correct them. But he wants to be married, and he wants to be married to Keisha. Martell, on the other hand, used to tell Melody, and if y'all remember that, let's just stick with the plan, Mel. I know you want to do the singing, but let's keep doing what makes us the money. Martell was telling Melody that. She did not stick with the plan because she could have done singing and they could have stayed in property preservation and probably grew the business. That's a lot where the jealousy comes from with Martell, because Tisha, no matter what anyone says, she has chosen the path of submissive wife. That is her choice, that is her husband, that is her marriage. And it appears to others that it's not working out, while people like myself say, go for it, Tisha. You are first and foremost your own woman, a businesswoman, before you was a mother or a wife. Tisha's business has a business mind. I think everybody, Mel is very emotional and childish if you look at the two women. So all that about Marceau, yeah, he don't want Mel, because Mel would just be for a fun time, not a long time. Tisha's a long time. She's a planner like Marceau. So I think they balance each
I
other
agree
out.
with you on that.
Yeah, I
Now
think
I
they balance
agree.
each other out. But I don't think he wants her. I think it's disrespectful, the one-on-one meetings. I think they fix that. I
Yeah,
think if anything, he
yeah.
would F her. But I think Mel would love to take that man out his house and get in his pockets and ruin Tisha's life. That'd be her. Oh, she would love that kind of mess.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's just
I
my opinion.
definitely get that from her too. Yeah, I get that from her too. Now the one thing I agree with you, and this is why I don't really ride him like that. Because I've been at first I was much like the dark side. I didn't care for Marceau, and I didn't care for the way he treated Tisha. But I eventually started to get his personality. Now the one thing I will say that I don't agree with, it wasn't he wanted to be the bad guy, but his wife actually took the brunt of that. So instead of dragging him, they would drag Letitia. You get what I'm saying? So even though he was being the asshole, they would take that shit out on Letitia, and
But he
that's where
couldn't
my
do
problem
anything
came in
about
at.
that because they were taking Mel's energy against. Remember, Mel's energy was against Letitia. It wasn't really against Marcel. The Scots, but Tisha was her
Right.
enemy. Her fans followed her down that path. Whichever way she went, that's where they went. Tisha was always. She made Tisha her op the minute she put her out of that daggone little corny function. Nobody even remember what that crap was about, do they? Yeah, when she put her out, that was an obvious declaration of war. I don't know how anybody else thinks of things, but in my mind, if I was Tisha, I would never, ever, ever. She would never have one, two, or three times. The fact that we sitting down together is only for this check that we get. There's no way you're gonna believe I ever have your best interest at heart, because I don't, because you don't have mine. So this is war. So there's no way Marceau wants Mel. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't know why the fans want to believe Marceau think it's funny and all that. The fans were going to go after Tisha no matter what, because that's what Mel had designated her as public enemy number one. That's Mel.
Yeah.
That wasn't
No,
Marceau's
I
fault.
get that.
And I
I get
understand what
that.
you're
But like
saying.
I said, I
I
think
I understand.
him playing with that did cause her to catch, instead of him being looked at as the bad guy, she got looked at as a dummy. You get what
Well,
I'm
I think he
saying?
needs to step up
For
on him.
putting up with him.
Now,
And I
he
definitely
need to
understand
step
what
up
you're
more.
saying.
I agree with what you say now. On the other hand, Marceau ridiculous. He need to step up more for his wife. He need to play into whatever she wanted to look like for the public.
Yeah,
The
because we
damn
done
it, she
seen
gives
more
him that.
episodes with him
She
sticking up with from
Yeah, she
hmm
gives him his dignity. She lets him. She fights for him. And I don't think he fights hard enough for a T-shirt on TV. He does it online, and that's why I'm wondering: is it editing? Is it editing? Because Marceau just don't strike me as a type. I'm sorry. I think a lot of it is editing. Because if you on Facebook or Instagram, and Marceau is going in, he's ripping people apart like he's a beast on there. So I just have a hard
You know,
time.
I see him. He
I
definitely
think
be
it's
getting,
editing.
he be going in the comment section when they come
Yeah,
for Letitia.
he
But
does.
like said, on the platform that I think it matters because this is what they use to target her. I
Oh,
feel
okay.
like for me that he's stucking up more for Melanie on on that platform than he's ever did for his wife. And like I said, she gets the brunt of how he comes off. You get what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So rather than them holding him accountable,
I agree. I
they
think
hold her accountable.
So you're
You see
saying
what I'm saying?
he needs to really stand there virtually hand in hand with his wife when they come at her and defend her in the real time. I think he needs to give her what she wants. Like when they did that thing in the store, that ring thing, that wasn't cute at all. No,
Yeah.
but he could take that ring off as soon as he leave the store. But baby, you gonna give me what I want to keep my dignity, and I'm gonna give you what you want to keep yours. You understand what I'm saying? And then you could take that.
Yeah.
Not a big thing between the two of them, but public perception is important in this regard. So
Right.
I had a problem with him not taking that ring just for Tisha's sake, to make her feel like, see, my husband does hear me. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't. It just for that moment, I did have a problem with him. I did. Yes.
And that's, to
Hold
me, that's
on.
my point, is that I feel like he disrespects her.
Hold on, because you know, every now and then we got one that like to be seen. LaShonda, can I ask you something? Okay, let me read this question. This is sad because y'all are happy to put the women against each other and not hold these men accountable for their bad behavior. They had a cheating, stayed cool while the wife, what? They had a cheating, stayed cool while the wife. So, LaShonda, I'm gonna need you to like, first of all, the last sentence don't make no sense. I don't know what you're trying to say there. And who are you saying is trying to put women against each other instead of holding the men accountable, LaShonda? Are you talking about us over here on my panel? Shout out to the 143 in the building. I hope my likes is liking. We're 143 of y'all down here to the morning table talks. All right. Thank y'all for being here. Shout out to the Bush babies. But LaShonda, who are you saying putting women against each other instead of holding the men accountable? Can you answer that? Greatly appreciate it if you can. All right, go ahead, making your headache. Sorry about
But
that. You know they like to jump around and miss.
but that's the thing. I feel like I don't lean into the necessary thing about Marceau wanting Mel. My biggest thing was when people started talking about whether or not Marceau was cheating on Tisha. I didn't really care about the cheating thing per se, because that's neither here nor there for me. Because a lot of people have dealt with things like that in past, and gotten through that in their marriage. The public disrespect of your wife is a bigger problem for me than anything else that Marceau does. Like ButterFlii just said, where it counts is on the TV show. Yes, I've seen Marceau in these comments defending Tisha tooth and nail. And the way it started off on this season, they looked like they were in lockstep, and it was a beautiful thing to see. And now it's like, okay, we're kind of back to you being the mean guy. He's funny, he's an asshole. We rock with him for that. He's good for TV, all of that. But there are moments where you need to stand in front of your wife and make sure that your wife is protected, especially when you know that your wife is more sensitive than some of the other women on the show. Like, some women are just like, Mel likes to fight, she likes to argue, go back and forth. And Mel also has an army of people that will stand in front of her and let her stand in the back, and they'll do the arguing for her. Tisha doesn't have that. So that's what Marceau's place is in her life. Stand in front of her. When people start coming at her crazy and saying things about her, that's your job. You step in front of that woman. That's your position as her husband. You don't stand there and turn around and point the finger at her and start laughing too. You don't add fuel to the fire. And there are several times where he adds
See,
fuel to
and
the
that's what
fire.
I feel like
You
he's
jump, you
done a
pile
lot.
on.
And that's what I felt like he's done a lot. Now let's keep in mind, I told y'all this. I dropped this tea to y'all a long time ago. I don't know if y'all remember. I think it was the same season that she called her that little RoboCop security guard kicking, walking Letitia out of her event. That's the same year the birthday party. I don't know if I told y'all, but behind the scenes, Melanie had a nerve to say that Marceau can come, but Letitia can't. Make that shit make sense. They are one. Just like when she was with Martell, what was her word? With quote unquote,
That's
it's the
dis-
host against everybody, right?
that's
So
dis-
why
that's
and
dis-
what planet would you invite another woman's husband and you ain't getting along with the wife, but you say it's okay for the husband to come?
And that's another dig at
Make that
her.
shit make sense.
because she thinks she can do it towards her fans. And as far as Marceau, he's made a lot of mistakes. I feel he should have had Tisha's, back on screen and all that other stuff. But I think this season, I saw a different side because remember, they were not together for a little while. They were separated. Without saying that, you do it implied that they were really thinking, contemplating breaking up. So at some point, how do you know he wasn't mad? Because Tisha was like, "Nah, buddy, I'm done." I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is, as a couple, I think they have weathered some serious storms in our faces, and they're showing what love and marriage is like in Huntsville. And the other thing is just in the past, the Holter in the past. I'm sorry. He has a good cast. He has Nell and Chris, the senior members, solid couple. They've been through the storm and they're still here. Their children, those are a bunch of stories. You have Ken and Trish showing us, as you said, ButterFlii, what it really looks like when you're trying to co-parent, divorce, merge family personalities. That's what we wanted to see from Mel and Martell. We're not getting that. We're getting
Right.
love
And
and
they
care.
was unable to give it to us.
They
And
can't.
now that we got Trent and Kish, now
Yeah,
it's a problem. Now I
They're
don't
not even
find it. I
unable,
don't
they're
find
unwilling. They're not even unable, they're unwilling because they're too busy fighting
they're
each other. They don't
unwilling.
give a damn about nothing else.
Right.
well, I don't feel bad.
No.
They get off the show personally. I'm sorry because they did it to themselves. Carlos will bring them back, but he's not going to keep growing his show with those two on it, constantly saying staying in the divorce. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it. As far as my son and Tisha, if she liked it, I love it. That's how I feel. Okay, and I think
Yeah. Cause I said that too. I don't see nothing wrong with Letitia being a submissive wife. Yeah. If you ask me, we're gonna go with examples. Okay. We seen that Melanie tried to wear the pants in her relationship, and look where that's at. It's no longer. My thing is, I'm a woman that what's the word? I always forget this word when I'm an alpha female. Okay. But what I had to learn with being an alpha female, that is if I really want a man that's gonna show up as a man, then I gotta know that you know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything and everything in its place. In this, like, I'm not mad at Letitia for being a submissive wife.
but I don't think she's submissive at home. See, and that's the thing. I don't think people are really catching.
I think she is, but
I,
not in the way that people accuse her of being submissive, like dumb submissive. I think she's submissive in they figured out how they want to do this, mapped out their goal plans,
right.
and this is how they want to do it. Like for the longest time, this is what I got from Melanie. Melanie was jealous of Letitia being able to have the choice of being a stay-at-home mom.
Bam.
And the fact that she has that choice, that that adds to the envy that Melanie has for Letitia, in
Because
my
it wasn't
opinion.
like that. Remember, it wasn't like that. They struggled. The Scots struggled, and the Holts were on top. And just like in the show Power, things change. Everything moves around. Life is like that. So now they're not the power couple, it couple of Huntsville. Stormy and Courtney blew Huntsville out the water. The Scots are solidified in Huntsville as builders, developers. They've expanded to the metro Atlanta market. They have solidified their role in their what they're going to do, whether this
Right,
on or not. This show does not sustain them. It's money, it's notoriety, and it gives you doors to open, but it does not sustain them. They've used it. Mel and Martell are too busy doing wine, vitamins, clothes, shows, seminar. They have neither one of them have focused on anything that really brings them any revenue after the show, and they can't get out their own way. So instead of doing that, they're hating on the Scots. That is not a sustainable business model. So I don't feel bad because you're trying to break up people's marriages, and that has always been my stand with Mel. That has always been my stand with her and Martell. At this point, they are always trying to come for people's marriages, and I can't co-sign on that. I can't.
Well, they're jealous. They're jealous people. They don't like, and now that the Scots are getting the popularity that they never thought they would get, they're insanely jealous now. It's like, why are people
right,
actually looking towards the Scots and saying, okay, they're better for TV than we thought. Okay, no, we're even more interested in what they're doing. Oh, they're really building. They're really doing this. They're really doing that. They're throwing successful events. We want more. We want to see more because the mess and the divorce and all that. Like, how long are we going to talk about a divorce? That divorce has been final for how long? We're over it. We are over it. We are drained
right.
of
And I
their
told y'all,
infighting. We're tired.
yeah, I agree because this is why I told y'all the ratings dropped from episode one when the viewers seen that this show was gonna start with the Mel and Tell of the nonsense of it all. That's why the viewership went down. You notice the ratings start coming back up when we have more group scenes and more group activities happening, even like Nell's birthday party, Stormy's Galentine event. Like when the group scenes happened, the ratings went back up because honestly, when season first began, first episode is dealing with Martell and Melanie. That people were sick of it. You could see it in the comments too. People was like, "Oh Lord!" Like even now, you know what's crazy? Like I said, the dark side think Melanie been vindicated somehow. Like all the bullshit that she's done been erased because Martell is an asshole. No, what people are saying, majority of the comments like they tired of both of them still. Like Melanie's not vindicated. Everybody tired of her bullshit too. And it's starting, you see it more and more and more and more. Now, LaShonda, to you, where you say that the women was pit against each other, you gotta understand that it wasn't the women with pent against each other. Melanie started that bullshit. Melanie didn't like being held accountable for that bullshit. Melanie didn't want to take accountability for that bullshit. So she decided to make Letitia her op. Now let's dial back and remember when Letitia, quote unquote, became her op. That reunion, when they was having a conversation, right? And Letitia was like, yeah, you did try to destroy my marriage. So Melanie was mad at the fact that she felt like Letitia and her was in such a good place that Letitia should not still feel like that you tried to destroy my marriage. Well, Letitia, the vibe that Letitia was on, because Letitia wasn't even bringing it up to throw it in her face. She was bringing it up to, yes, this is the things that we've been through, but this is where we are right now. Melanie took that as an opportunity to dial back, pussy pop, and wallow right back in the fucking mud with Letitia. All because Letitia said, you tried to destroy my marriage. Now, mind you, she held on to that because I believe that's the very same episode where she had to let Melanie know that you have a dark soul, which Melanie does. We've seen it. We've seen the bullshit that she has created out here on social media with her cult. We've seen how vindictive and evil she is. We didn't watch this woman down to the TikTok, watch wish harm on Destiny's Child. Okay, so yeah, at the end of the day, bitch, you definitely got a dark soul, but she held on to that. While she's always claimed that Letitia has not been able to move on, Letitia has actually moved on. Letitia has found a way to, you know what? We're not the best of friends, but I can be cordial with you, and you've seen it, even down to Ding when they was down on the girls trip. And Bumquisha thought it was a drag that Letitia said, yes, I can get along. If I don't like somebody and I have to be in their presence, doesn't mean that I have to act all type of, you know what I'm saying? Funnies, I could get along to go along in the moment, but we all know where we stand. You see what I'm saying? And that was a problem for people. Even with Melanie, that has been a problem. That's why with Letitia, the goalpost has always moved of why she's mad at her, why she's done the fucked up ass shit to her. Now, once again, listen, it's even the episode that just aired. When Kimmy's asking her where the fuck she get this bullshit from, this bitch told, what did that bitch tell Kimmy? The internet. And we all know that she's the reason that a lot of these rumors have got started on the internet. And that's always been her go-to to tell these women to go to look for evidence. Why would they go to your cult that is putting out these motherfucking rumors to look for the evidence? When we know that it's you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, make the shit make sense. None of it be, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Okay, we
Yes,
need
Natasha, they all did have a storyline. Go ahead, Queen.
But if Mel is winning,
thing
booked, and
line.
busy, and she's minding her business, why is she questioning everybody?
Why don't y'all say anything? Come up and talk about it. We like to talk, hear your point of view. Like y'all just typing in the chat, and we're not that type of place where you can't, say your point of view. But we do have to establish a baseline, as the opinion nation said.
I think we've all established the fact that they're
Monica,
coworkers and nothing more.
Monica.
We know that.
Hold up, Buttercup. Yeah, yes, Dark Side. Y'all are more than welcome to hit the link. Shout out to Lady T. We done had a couple of millimeters that came over here, and we had great dialect. So y'all are more than welcome to hit the link. Know that. This is why y'all don't get blocked. But Monica, for somebody booked and busy, she wasn't too booked and busy to be down here to the trap house and Queen Desperate's members, whatever this was, talking about, Monica, Miss Monica Perkins. You do know that's Melanie, right? You want me to read to you what this says? Miss Booked and Busy, minding her business. Hey, much longer. How much longer are we going to give them exactly what they want? Who she's talking about as them, as the people that call them out on their bullshit and they try to, you know what I'm saying, play in our faces and play on our top and make it seem like we're delusional and we're crazy after we watch them be stalkers, sabotagers, harassers, and outright cyber bullies. You see what I'm saying? So, Miss Monica, she's so booked and busy, but she had time to do this. Once again, let me start from the beginning. How much longer are we going to give them what they want? I.e., supposed to be, the people over here that call them out on their bullshit. All right, good. Then the entire purpose and mission is void because I'm left fighting alone. So Miss Monica, she's so booked and busy that she wanted y'all down to the dark side to stop the infighting. She's so booked and busy because y'all are avoiding the mission and purpose when y'all infight with each other. And then she's left, her words, fighting alone. So Miss Monica, she ain't that booked and busy. Miss
What is
Monica,
the
what do you
mission?
say about that?
What is the mission though?
What is the mission and what is the purpose, Miss Monica? I would love for you to answer the question about that because y'all love to act like she ain't doing shit. They are all, yeah, they are her co-workers. So why does she have so much expectation for her co-workers? Like coming to her, telling her about a rumor that somebody brought to them. Why is that expectation there for her co-workers? Why do her co-workers got to state where they stand when it comes to her and her ex-husband, Monica, if they're just her co-workers?
But she won't stay where she's staying when somebody shows up to a business unwanted and unwelcome.
Right. So, Miss Monica, if you can answer that at this point, the show is trash. Okay. A lot of people feel like that. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Denise. Hey, checking you, boo. Salutations, Buttercup.
The show is
Okay, you don't. Okay, thank you, LaShonda. I appreciate that. So you don't agree with the YouTubers attacking the cast. All right. See, I love when y'all really can. And see, this is where I consider you a millimeter, where you can be realistic and think with logic. Okay, I understand that we're not going to agree on how we see the relationships between these people, but we can agree with when some shit is definitely not okay. So I can respect that, LaShonda. I can definitely respect that. Yeah. See, I can respect that, LaShonda. Yeah.
Bell Collective
Go
knocking
ahead,
them.
making your Queen Script. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm a pivot a little bit. I hope you don't get mad, but Bell Collective knocking them down right now. Bell Collective right on Love and Marriage Huntsville because it was something else.
The
So
collective is really good.
Bell Collective was really interesting. I'm sad the way it ended, but it had to end that way. Yeah, it's really good. The internet is trash too though. Yeah, the Love and Marriage Huntsville, they can get that show together. I just hate when black people sit here and talk about the end of a show and we're acting like these are actors or just people. These are people's jobs in the background. Okay, that's why I love Stormy. She shows you who she is employing. Let's stop talking about tearing it down instead of saying, "Hey, Carlos, you need to readjust this," and making our voices heard
Hmm.
in a positive way. Y'all want to shut him down,
Yes.
call him names, say maybe he is a lot of those things. I think that's just Hollywood, though. Y'all holding this man to a standard you would never hold Andy Cohen to. You
First
would
of all,
never
they
hold
hold
it
them to a standard
Brian
that
Murphy and all
they
them to.
don't.
Y'all was
But
wrong for that, trying to ask him to shut down the show, readjust it,
right,
realign it, whatever. But keep people working and on TV. I want to see people that look like me with money all the time on TV.
right.
Okay, so that's all.
Hmm.
Head now.
No, I agree with you. And yes, Bell Collective is that girl. Girl, I've been keeping up. Shout out to Bell Collective. We were supposed to start our reviews, but we get so caught up in the shenanigans of the Love and Marriage Huntsville of it all. My Buttercups already, that was already one of our new reviews. Matter of fact, Queen Script, I think it was you that suggested that we review Bell Collective. Now I'm glad you brought that up because I know everybody think that Akeisha had an all her moment, but that to me was Boo Lang Lang. Miss, I'm so professional. Miss, I'm this. Miss, I'm that. Was mad about a little. She was shaking a little bit. Like the listen. I'm sorry. I may be unpopular opinion, but Akeisha and her husband did come on that show thinking they was better than the people. First of all, Akeisha was not on the first season. She went through Tamara to get on the next season, right? And I believe everything that Tamara said, that Akeisha said on that phone. I definitely believe it because even still, as they decide to leave the show unprofessionally, in my opinion, I don't think that was an all hard, all Carl. You sure she gagged Carl? I don't know, y'all, because I don't know. But anywho, so while they decide, her thing was, first of all, we know that Letitia Pearson, Bell Collective Letitia wanted to do that Fair Street. Okay, here go homegirl Akeisha in New Jersey watching this show and feeling some type of way and feeling like, how dare she when? Because Akeisha feel like her family got more history and da 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 da. But let Latrice tell it. Akeisha still ain't really did nothing with Fair Street. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted the recognition because she believed that You know what I'm saying? That her and her family should be the ones that actually, you know what I'm saying? But why couldn't it have been Letitia that brought life back to Fair Street? You know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that I'm glad that they left because they did. Her and her husband came on here thinking they was better than the rest. Y'all can be in
I have,
denial about that all you want, but
yeah,
I seen it from both of them. And I
yeah.
really seen it, you know, because we seen more of Aikisha. But as we got to see more of her husband hanging out with the guys, he would say slick shit about them too. So he definitely came in there with that air about him, just like his wife did. But go ahead, y'all.
You can go ahead. I'm gonna listen. I'll let the next person speak.
No. I wanted to know how you felt
Well,
about the
I
little
totally disagree.
shebang bang that they did. Yeah, it was professional in my opinion too. And that
I
aha moment that went viral wasn't what everybody unpopular opinion, but I don't think it was all that aha. I think
I
that was some real fuck ass shit. And Carlos definitely need to rework these contracts and get these bitches in order because they know what the fuck they sign up for. So to sign up for it and then act like you don't know what you signed up for, girl, bye. Miss me with the nonsense. Go ahead.
okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen Square.
No, that's all good. I don't agree. I don't think they came in on as if they thought they were better. I think they just came on being who they are. And if you in certain environments, it may come off that way. First of all, when the man came on, he was going to be seen a certain way. He's an ex NFL player who made money, and they do pretty well in New Jersey. That woman wanted to be in that show real bad, but a lot of them do. But she's from that area. Her family's from that neighborhood. As far as Ferris Street, Letitia just didn't. You know, if I'm talking about Pearson, she didn't have the pull, the background. She just didn't have what it takes. This is the South, the North, the East, and the West. It's about who knows you. No, it's about who knows you. It's not just about who you know. Do they know you? They don't know her. She has no background, and it's very classist and elitist in the South. It is, especially among educated
Yes, because
people.
that's what I got from it.
So she
Thank
could
you.
not.
Okay.
What I'm saying is she could not make that happen, no matter if it's right or wrong. These are just facts. It's not about emotion. Akeisha is able to get in those rooms. Willie's able to get back, and they have connections with people through their personal lives, not in Mississippi, in other states, and other businesses. So they have more connections. They are invited to these parties. They are invited to these rooms. This country's obsessed with the NFL. That alone gets him in the rooms. So Willie may have a way about him. I think he just has a swag in a way about him because he's an athlete. And if you've ever been around professional athletes, they just carry themselves a certain way. And I
Excuse me.
also think that they were intimidated and
No,
jealous.
I do understand that
And
because being professional, you're more polished. But I definitely feel like they came in there with that elitist attitude, and I don't necessarily agree with it. Like you know what I'm saying. So, but I understand. You know, there's some people in the chat that agree with you saying,
yeah,
but in my opinion, they
I,
came in with that elitist attitude, and I don't do house nigga, film nigga too well. I don't.
I don't see that at all. I think that's how Letitia and Latrice are trying to frame it, and that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. Because when they did that live, they was just a lying and a lying. If them two husbands wasn't up there drunk and acting the fool, unless the editing is really skewed to that degree, that was both of their husbands' fault. Now, Keisha has done things. When she said the plates were dirty, do I believe she called them women ugly? Yes, I do. And being women and we're vain, I don't know why you would be upset because another B called you ugly. I don't like women unless you're gay. That would offend me. But I'm not, even if a man said it, you're not for everybody. But I think it's egos. I think it's jealousy. I'm sorry. I think Akeisha and them act a certain way. Yes, I do. I think it's two sided. But them two, Latrice and Letitia, on that live, them never acknowledging the part that their husbands played. Number one, if
Mm-hmm.
your grand opening and your husband has his best friend's birthday party, that alone tells me that was a setup between the four of them. I don't care what anybody says. Was the Keisha professional the way she quit? No. However, I've never worked behind the scenes on the Kingdom Reign, Carlos King production, so I don't know what the how it is when you leave. So there may be a reason for it. It may look unprofessional to us, but the way they were talking about that woman's family, the things they were saying they were doing, she has to protect herself too, because that stuff they were saying on that live was insane. I don't believe Latrice or Letitia. I'm very disappointed in them because I could give us better than that. And I'm sorry, their husbands was drunken, damn fools, and cut up and messed up her event. Period.
Yeah, that afterlife was insane. And to me, I felt like Willie, like you said, is a professional football player. He's always been the biggest man in most rooms, unless he's among other football players. And he carries himself like that. He was the big dude in the room. He's a big man with a big ass personality. And I think he intimidated a lot of the other men. And rather than them embracing him when he was trying to be cool with them, they were intimidated and they got upset. And because he gave as well as he got, like when you made a little snide comment, he gave it right back. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle him talking. You say something slick to me. If you get slick, I'm going to slide. That's how this works. So you're mad
Right.
that if you say something to me, I say something to you, but my comment hit a little harder. And now you're mad. It's like, oh, you thought you slapped me, but I punched you. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe it felt like I was
Mhm.
killing an ant with a hammer, but it is what it is. You may have thought that my comment was an overreaction, but you don't get to insult me and then decide how I insult you. That's what it was. And to me, the funniest thing was the way Glenn got carried out the room. Like, sweetie, how big are you? Like that lady's nephew carried you out the room. And let's be honest here. If it really would have got physical in that moment, Willie would have handled both of y'all. And the problem is, Cliff, when you stood up, you took the situation from where it was to what it turned into. Because y'all sitting there going back and forth, having a verbal, you say this, I say that, you say this, I say that. The millisecond you stand up, now we on a different playing field. Because as soon as you stand up, now I have the thought, okay, now it's about to get actually physical. Because we can talk all day long. We can argue all day long. We can go back and forth. You can call me this, I can call you that. But the milliseconds you stand up, oh, okay, now it's different. Now we gonna get physical. Because once you stand up, now I gotta stand up. And once I stand up, baby, we now it ain't nothing but space and opportunity, because that's what you just turned this into. When everybody was still sitting down, it was different. And Letitia didn't want it, none of the women wanted to recognize that their husbands took this situation to what it turned into. And now y'all on live acting like you're some kind of victims when your husbands are the ones that drug this situation to what it turned into. You could have looked at your husband and said, Cliff, chill out. Baby, it ain't that big a deal. It's my premiere party. We're here for us. We're not about to sit here and argue with these people. Let this go. But no, you let the Cabbage Patch Kids stand up and really get it started. That's on you. And it was what it was. And now it is what it is. And they're no longer on the show. I
Mhm.
wish they would have stayed there and showed us, how people can have their differences and potentially work it all out. But the truth is, y'all was scared of Willie. Let's just say what it was. Because
Well,
he would have dragged y'all asses.
they could not
I
be.
love y'all, ButterCups, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is one we not gonna agree on. But I
I,
love y'all. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
okay,
I'm gonna
but
let y'all cook.
That's fine.
they
That's fine.
words. They couldn't beat Willie with the words. The man said he grew up in the South Bronx, an overweight, oversized kid with a handicapped mother. I think she was missing some extremities. I grew up in New York. That man been through some stuff. He has fought, been clown, called every name in the book. They're not going to touch him. Now, black folks, we clown like that. We men go hard. I have a lot of male cousins. They go hard, right?
Hmm.
Now, you're saying he's being uppity, or is he just better at it than you? And that's okay.
Right.
Everybody's not good with the verbal skills. Willie got the verbal skills. He's been in locker rooms. He's been in uncomfortable situations all his life where people test him. My son is real tall. He said just being tall, he's not even big. He said just being tall, men will test you. Willie gets tested all the time. He's not
Hmm.
used to it anymore because he's in a different level. You see, Glenn showed the level he was on. They set it up. I don't care what anybody says. Because the minute Latrice said it was okay for Glenn to have a party, her and Letitia got on that phone and said, this is what we going to do. And I'm telling you, they set that couple up. And Lakeisha, and I believe Akeisha family came to defend her and her husband, their family. And now they trying to act like they some hooligans who got all of Jackson, Mississippi. Man, Jackson, Mississippi is thugged out. Anybody scared of Akeisha family? They just backed their cousin up because they were threatening that man and that woman. And there wasn't no lady in there with sneakers. The girl had a little pink jumpsuit and some sandals. She like my little friend from Louisiana, firecracker little girl. But she was tiny woman. She wasn't big. They was lying. And they set it up with their husbands. And I'm very disappointed in both of them. They need to reassess how they want to appear on this show. Because that was one of the most ghetto openings I have ever seen in my life.
But okay.
No, say what you gotta say,
Cause
brother.
I don't I felt like Letitia was telling Glenn to calm down. When Letitia got hyped is when Akeisha called her a B. But look, Latricia was telling Glenn to calm down. She was trying to get Glenn to calm down. So I don't know. I didn't, like I said, let me go rewatch it. Because the way I seen it is Letitia got hyped when Akeisha got hyped with her. But when it first jumped off, when Glenn first jumped up, what's her name? Letitia jumped up and tried to tell her husband to calm down. That's how I seen it. Maybe I misseen it. Maybe I didn't see it right. But let me go back and watch it. But I love this. Yes, Bell Collective. This is definitely that
Yeah,
girl. Shout out to
Cliff
Friend.
jump. Cliff
Mhm.
jumped up. When Cliff jumped up, that's when it took. That's when it turned because they were all just kind of sitting down saying what they were saying. But Cliff jumped up. As soon as he
Right.
stood up,
Jonesing.
now it's a completely different game. It's a completely different ball game.
Well,
And to
Glenn
me,
stood up because they was jonesing, but when from how it played out and from my understanding, what I got is they was jonesing, but where they felt like as a Glenn felt really disrespected is when Cliff said something about balls and comparing them to his man parts. Now that I know any man would get touchy about.
And
So you get what I'm saying? I
and
don't
it,
know, y'all, but
he meant that. Like
I
he
don't feel like it's an attitude that they felt intimidated by these people. Like I said, I do feel like they came in there with an air about them. And I believe everything Tamara said, that homegirl said, and like you said, it is very elitist down south. It is very who you know and what I'm saying, what what
and they
what
mad.
type of history your family got
Yeah,
and all of that. I don't think they're mad though. I think they're trying to build their own legacies. So it's like, even though we didn't come born with a silver spoon in our mouth. I don't feel like just because Letitia, dumb people don't know her, doesn't mean that she couldn't set up a path to get to be. You see what I'm saying?
didn't she?
That's why I feel like the
The reality,
elitist attitude coming in.
but
So because you wasn't born with the silver spoon in your mouth, we're not gonna open the door for you or allow you to try to step in the door. You
did
get
she?
what I'm saying, Queen Spirit?
But no, because she had to do what she needed to do. She knows her town better than anybody, just like Atisha did. You come and get in the show, right? And starting a business is one thing. You saying you want to revitalize Ferris Street. Do you have your nonprofit set up? Did you get any grant money? Did you get any funding? Like, she's just saying things. I could say that. I want to revitalize my old street now. But where's my funding? Where's my business? Where's my corporation? Where's my fundraisers? All these brunches, ain't nobody raising no funds. Like, I'm just sorry. I just don't see her as being a serious
But
businesswoman. I don't, not in that regard, not with that project. Every project, she was better
okay.
off.
But so can I ask you this, right? So see how you're saying I don't see this, I don't see that. So say that the people that she tried to reach out to get them things going
Mhm.
have that same type of attitude. So in other words, how can she get them going if they're already counting her out? You see what
Then
I'm saying? So
she's
it's
done.
like because I don't see this, if she's attempting to get these things in order, you see what I'm saying?
But you can always get your business in order. She's on a show now.
Mhm.
She can, if her business is in order, she could literally have fundraisers to raise money. Money talks. She may not be in that circle, but she can show that she can raise funds for Farris Street. Then somebody might sit down and talk with her. All this going back and forth and trying to fight on reunions. Come on, that's not helping her. I was rooting for her and Glenn. I was windmilling for them at one point because the way he was loving on her, even though he messed up, I'm always for that. However, they're acting real ghetto and ratchet. I'm sorry, you cannot for
No,
me.
I will give you that. Like I said, now I will agree with you. I don't like the way they heard Marie, and I don't like what they did to Tamara. Like, there's a lot of things that I will hold them accountable for that I also didn't like because I've been rooting, especially for Marie, because I've been rooting out of anybody. I feel like she shares her real reality on the show out of everybody, and I feel like there are things that they have done that I did not like. So I will agree with you on that. I'm not saying everything that they done was right, but when it comes to the Aikisha and the Cliff and the her husband and I ain't gonna hold y'all. Hey, Zebra.
I
Top of the morning, beautiful. I know
I
you about to come
did
up here and drag me too. Look,
I
Buttercup. See,
did
I
I
told
did your
y'all
vision
gotta love
board.
it over here. My Buttercups drag me too. Okay, listen. Nobody's exempt over here. I'm getting dragged right now. Go ahead, baby.
I did your vision boards. I did like 4 or 5 of them. I shared them on Instagram. I sent one to Marcella. So making the collages on Pinterest is
Yeah,
easy. And you could
right.
combine collages into making the new collage. So I shared them on Instagram and my Facebook. But
Did you send
I,
them to me?
yeah, I shared them with you. Go look at your
Well,
Pinterest. I got a
I gotta
bunch
go
of them up
look.
there. Um,
Okay, I'm gonna go look. Did you share? Did you friend follow me on Pinterest? Oh, I'm
yes,
so
I
excited.
did
Thank
it
you for
when you
sharing
said
that,
it.
to you, bro.
I did it when
Okay,
you said it.
awesome. Okay,
Listen,
awesome. All right, go ahead, babe.
I have to disagree with you. And when I first
Mm-hmm.
started watching Bell Collective, it was like I didn't really want to watch it. And then when I first seen Akeisha, I thought she was kind of bougie. But I'ma just put that to the side for a minute, ButterFlii. Cliff and Glenn been messing up the show from day one. How you gonna come on Bell Collective with your wife after you done cheated on her and maybe got a baby on her? Not Cliff, Glendale been messing up from day one. He's embarrassing. He accuses his wife of stuff that trying to belittle him. She don't have to belittle him. He already little-minded. Glendale, and then Glendale listens to everything Cliff says, and Cliff likes to start stuff. He like a white woman. He throw a rock and hide his hands. How you gonna be the first one that you, you Cliff went up to his Glendale's wife, Tisha, and told him, "Oh yeah, your man bought a truck." But how you gonna communicate with Cliff before you talk to your own wife? You done quit your job or got fired. I don't know what happened to his job, but you didn't tell your wife. What if your son was sick? He don't even give a doggone about Tisha. It seemed like he living off her. You don't tell your wife something that could mean you have a son with your wife. Even if you don't think about your wife, what about your son? And Cliff, he's just a bitch, and I'm gonna say it plainly with my whole chest. He a bitch. He is. He really is. He always coming out his mouth in front of women saying stupidness. Now, I'll give it to him. He cusses out men just like he cusses out women, but he's a very disrespectful dude. And them two don't act like they're into black love or black respect or black anything. They a bunch of clowns. They like two clowns together in the clown car. And that thing they did at his wife's opening, how you gonna spend? I know they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars getting them businesses off the ground. The last thing I would have did was stand up and get into an argument with the NFL player with 4 rings. And I'm sorry, I'm giving it to the Colognes right now because he came up in the South Bronx with little, and I know how the South Bronx is. The South Bronx coming and living through the South Bronx is a flex. People are still getting gunned down now in the South Bronx. It's still wild as F.
It
The
sure is.
South Bronx ain't no joke. Okay, he came up from that and made a name for himself, and he's trying to help his people. And you, Glenn, and you, Cliff, are gonna start making fun of him and teasing him and joning him. Yeah, I get the dozens, but on a television show on a national platform, the dozens doesn't have a place that makes us look bad. It's secondhand embarrassment for every black person out there that has to view Cliff and Glendale acting like two N-words. And I do mean that's how they act. You don't start off your wife's hair business and then her restaurant by starting a fight with someone because you in your feelings and you jealous. And Cliff started that fight. He stood right there. I got this pretty young thing, and you got Akeisha. What kind of mess is that? Oh, so and how many times he done insulted Akeisha to Willie Colon on that show? He has done it before. My God. And the most thing I could say about this ButterFlii, I'm from Brooklyn. You standing up there disrespecting my husband and my wife, and I may get my ass kicked. I may get put in the hospital, but it's on. It's on site.
It's on and
I'm
thumping.
gonna lose all my shit, and yeah, I'm gonna lose some contracts because the next thing I'm doing is I'm putting fist. I'm showing you the fade. I'm gonna do some Brooklyn stuff on you. I will pick up something off the floor and get you with it. Don't be talking about me on national television and mine. What kind of black people are not supposed to be doing that? And I'ma just step down. Sorry.
Now, see, Buttercups, I think y'all misconstruing what I'm telling y'all, okay? Now, Zebra, so many things you said that I can agree with. I'm compartmentalizing, okay? I didn't say Cliff and this man and whole boy. Like, I got my whole own opinions about Glenn and Cliff, okay? And I ain't say that now y'all got the game mixed up. I'm compartmentalized that one situation. I'm not talking about their character on the show that I like. I ain't say none of that bullshit, okay? But I gotta go to the bathroom. Welcome, Travelista. Salutations, Buttercup. This is your first time ever on the panel?
It's my first time, and you know, ButterFlii, I love your passion. That's why I'm on your page, because I like your passion. Right or wrong, I
Thank
like your
you so
passion.
much. Thank you so much. Hold on. Go ahead and talk. I'm right here. I'm listening. I just got to go on mute real quick. Go ahead, baby.
I couldn't stay in the chat any longer. That's the reason why I came up. I do want to say this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do believe they did show on the show where Letitia basically backed off from Ferris Street once she had gained clarification on how much money it would actually take for her to bring to the table, whether it was solo or combined with investors, in order for her to start gaining any type of property on Ferris Street. That's the first thing I want to say. And if I'm wrong, I can't see the chat, but maybe the panelists can correct me if I am wrong on that fact. I will
No,
go
Queen Script
on.
said you're right.
I will go
Mm.
on to say that I never viewed the colognes as being bougie or better. I'm a Southerner, born and raised, spent time in the North with family. But I will say this: they are very put together as a couple and as individually. They also, and I'll speak for Akeisha. She's very educated. Okay, and that's good, but at the same time I feel like they do have a lot of class and they do have a lot to lose. But I stand on this: Latrice, well, Cliff never should have wanted Letitia's husband's opening, whatever, Glenn,
Birthday
Cliff
party for Glenn. Yep. Mm-hmm.
should have never approved Glenn having his opening on Latrice's day. That was Latrice's day. That was the Rogers day. No other event should have planned on that day. And for Cliff doing that, I stand on it. It was classless. And Latrice should have stood her ground. For whatever reason it took place, it took place. But had it not, I don't think we would be where we are now with this whole situation, considering the fact that
Mm-hmm.
this was the opening of her restaurant. And I'm gonna say this about Latrice. In my opinion, I think she's smart. She's got some smarts about herself, and she's really somebody because she's been on Forbes. She's done a blueprint. She has. She looks the part as far as image. She got the house. She driving an expensive car. She got the businesses. But you can take the girl out the country, but you can't take the country out the girl. And she comes across with a lot of ghetto. She really does. She come across with a lot of ghetto. And in my opinion, all of those men on there, JJ, Cliff, all of those men except for uh Glenn, they all have their own businesses, all of them. So I do believe that Letitia, I believe they're intimidated by the colognes. I think she's also secretly jealous of Latrice. And just because she was the pitch person for Bell Collective to Carlos does not mean she should stay on the show. Because I think the most uninteresting couple on there is Latrice, Letitia, excuse me, Letitia and her husband. That's my opinion. And I think,
Woo.
I think, I'm just saying,
Let's
like
have
you,
a
ButterFlii, I'm
look. Okay,
passionate.
Buttercup. I'm over here in the corner. I'm over here in the book. Cause y'all okay, Buttercups. Cause y'all,
And, and,
baby, y'all
and, and,
cooking this
and
morning.
I watched the show because I really thought that Carlos was gonna really bring us something, but he's to me like Tyler Perry. You bring us something, but yet what you bring, you destroyed yourself. And I'm fed up with the lack of quality of television for us as a people. We are a grand people. We built what we see in America. But yet, when it comes to television, we're always taken down to the lowest of the lowest on these television programs. And I'm just so sick of it. Just so sick of it. And like I said, I was gun ho 100% in with this show until this situation happened. Yeah, there's some other things I could say about it, but I let those things kind of pass and continue to watch, because I had high hopes for Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I have friends in Huntsville that they don't even watch that show. They haven't watched it from really the beginning because they actually not personally know the hosts, but they know of the hosts to a great extent because they're right there in the city. But I'm just tired of it. And I don't see how Latrice and Letitia could get on live and fix their mouths to tell the lies, in my opinion, that they told. I mean, they went too far. And if you look at it, Cliff and Latrice and the Colognes, they could have been a wrecking force in Jackson, a true wrecking force. And I even go on record, and I'm gonna say this because I made the comment on somebody else's page. It might have been On's page. But everybody is criticizing So Gucci. Oh, what is her name? All these three S's. First of all, So Gucci is her nickname, her pet name given to her by her husband. So no, Selena wasn't introduced to her as a So Gucci. No, again, it's a pet name given to her by her husband. When they came on the platform, for whatever reason, the Williamses decided to use it. And everybody's criticizing So Gucci. Who is she? Who is she? What is her name? What is her name? Is it that big of a deal? And I understand completely about the Selena fans. I never watched the show Bring It. I never even heard of it, to be honest with you. But they all over this situation with that. One thing I will say, you never know what goes on between a man and a woman. And sometimes those are waters that you cannot get into. And so JJ's feelings about whatever with his family, meaning his girls and Selena, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole because I don't know what that woman put that man through and what that man put that woman through. But what I do know is I like JJ. He got faults, we all do, but I do like him. And I also want to say this, the scenes thus far that they've had of Selena on the show, it comes across as like she's trying to make somebody jealous. And that somebody to me is uh JJ. He has a new wife now. So I mean, I wish Carlos would have brought her on there, and they're saying that Selena was the first choice. Well, you know what? I want Carlos to come out and publicly make that announcement and squash that, whether that's a myth or is it true. Just stand up, be a stand-up guy, and Carlos needs to come out and confirm that. But neither here nor there. So Gucci is on the show. And yeah, I'm a So Gucci fan. We all got an opinion. We all like who we like. But it's to to bring your family on this show and have all that division with those girls, that says a lot. That says a lot. And it's not a storyline that makes me um happy to see as a African American female. I hate that storyline. However it started, people are saying that, oh well, they were making Selena their storyline. Well, you know what? If that's the case, that should have been cut. That should have just been cut, because at the end of the day, he's those girls' father, and nobody can say he don't love his girls. He loved those girls. He does. He truly loves those girls, and I hate seeing it. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm done, because I hate and
Oh, Travelista.
no, hate is a strong word, but I'm
It
passionate
is.
about our people. And I hate how television depicts us to the point that it's always belittling each other. And I'll go as far as to say this. I was with Love and Marriage with Mel. I really was,
Mm-hmm.
until I started listening to you and Marcella. That's what changed my perceptive. And I also had questions, and the questions I had, if I ever asked them, they were never answered. But when I came over to your page, it was clear as a bell. It was clear as a bell. Because my thing was, this man cheated on his wife, and then his mistress, so-called mistress, whatever, was out there cutting up on social media. And I just thought that was very low. But when I came over to your page, what I found out was they wasn't even together anyway.
Right.
And then I had
Right.
someone in Huntsville that I know that said, well, I thought you knew that. And I said,
Whoop,
no, because
whoop, bang, bam, baby. Look
y'all
at
never,
Travelista, and I'm glad because, babies, and this is why I started my channel. And thank you. I think you're like the sixth person that came up this morning that never got on panels. So thank you very much for feeling comfortable coming on my panel
I'm gonna
and
say
being over here
this,
at my platform.
I'm gonna say this,
But
and I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna drop down. It's not that
mhm,
I haven't been on
okay,
panels. I actually was on another content creators a panel maybe about 3 years ago,
okay,
and
okay.
I saw the mess going on in the chat, and so I stayed off of the panels, and I went on Anthony's uh panel once when he had the guy from All the Queen's Men on there. I can't think of his name. I'm terrible with names sometimes, but yeah, when he had
Oh,
him
I
on
think I
there,
know
and
you talk about
right, and that was
Christian Keys. I think
Kristen
yes.
Keith. Yeah,
Okay.
right, and that was it. That was it. But I think a
Well,
lot of the
thank you
people
for.
that come up
Mhm.
on your page, I don't know everybody's name, but they know who they are. They bring a lot to your panel, and that what is her name on there now? Making it
Making your headache.
her,
Making your headache.
and that
Yep.
I call her dark and lovely because she abbreviates her thing. Her, but you have a lot of
Yes.
good people that are in your chat. You have a lot of good people, and that lady just spoke
Thank
before me.
you.
That I like
Queen Square.
the meat of, and I understand the cursing, but that's okay because I have a seller's mouth as well. I just don't choose to display it
Right.
as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the channel. I do. I like it. I love it.
Thank
I always
you.
put ButterFlii with an explanation heart. Yeah, I love it. But I'm dropping
Yeah.
down, and
Thank
y'all
you
carry
so
on.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming up. Well, thank you for jumping on my panel for the first time. I greatly appreciate it. And I really appreciate your support because you are one of my A1 Day One Buttercups. So thank you so much. And I've been trying to work on the swearing. You see, I've been cutting down a little bit.
It don't bother me, honey. Trust me, it don't
Yeah.
bother me. I was raised up by around a bunch of men, so I'm so used to it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Travelista. Thank you so much. And you're starting your channel, right?
No, I'm not starting a channel. I
Oh,
don't.
okay,
I
it's
don't.
Beautiful
No.
Traveler. It's Beautiful Traveler. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm mixing you up. That's right. Yep.
I'm in the travel
Well, thank
business
you
right
so
now.
much.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the holiday season. Happy New Year. And thank you guys so much for being here. Buttercups, what them lights looking like? Thank you so much, Travelista. I believe who was next? Unpopular opinion, co-host. Salutations,
Hey,
beautiful.
huh?
Salutations, Buttercups coming in. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure y'all hit that free 99 like button. Thank you, Queen Script. Go ahead, co-host.
No,
Top of the
let
morning,
let
beautiful.
somebody go
Well,
ahead of me.
afternoon.
Let somebody go ahead of me because I'm about to
Okay.
roll into the car wash.
Okay. All
I
right.
would
Lady
do.
Rose. Salutations, beautiful.
Good morning. How you doing?
All right. How are you doing? Merry
I'm
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I missed you guys. I was looking for you early this
Um,
morning.
oh,
Yeah,
yep. Yeah, that's why I knew I had to come today. I said, I didn't come yesterday morning, and I know I can't do my buttercups like that. So I said, I gotta show up this morning.
I was like, I hope ButterFlii's okay and had a good Christmas. I'm glad to hear your voice though, for sure.
Yes, I did. Y'all made, even though them people over there try to steal my birthday thunder, y'all made it really, really beautiful. So I really appreciate y'all, each and every last one of y'all buttercups. And you know what, guys? I'm so glad that how I started my channel and what, like, y'all don't even know the butterflies I got in my stomach right now. Like, I'm so happy that a lot of y'all feel comfortable over here. And that was one of the main things that I always wanted. So thank you again, Travelista. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, Lady Ro.
I just wanted to
I'm gonna let
just
you
put in
cook, baby.
my 2 cents about Bell Collective. Um, I actually believe Bell Collective is probably a much better show than Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think that it actually offers a lot more relatable content than Love and Marriage Huntsville. And it just has a really down home feel about the show. But I have noticed the last 2 seasons, the last, I would say 2 or 3 seasons, that the show has really gotten toxic, especially with the way that things have been handled. I think there were a lot of things thrown out that were just never cleared up when it came down to the show. I didn't like the fact that Latrice brought in Selena last year to get back because we a lot of us forget that she really brought Selena on the show to get back at So Gucci because So Gucci had was upset about a real estate issue that went awry, but she brought her in for that very reason, and I think as women, I think we can all attest to sometimes our feathers do get ruffled when we feel like we're setting back because we saw Selena set back. She was never in the forefront of Bring It. She was sitting back. I didn't watch Bring It, but after she came on the show, I did kind of. My kids watched it, so they were telling me, "Oh, we know her. We saw the twins and yada yada yada." I never watched it, but I did sit down with them and watch a couple of episodes just so I could see who So Gucci was. I mean, who Selena was. And there was no signs of So Gucci anywhere, right? So she sat back and let this woman be up front with her children, I mean, with the lady's children and her husband, and didn't do anything. So I think she used the Bell Collectors as an opportunity to show who she was and who her husband was. And then for Selena to be brought on the show, I could feel that pain. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a betrayal. And I believe that's what the whole issue was. And then because there was never a problem until Selena joined Bell Collective. So I think that's something we need to always look at to think this is who Latrice is. Latrice also did the same thing to Marie. We have heard over and over that Marie ain't got nothing. Latrice is throwing this out there. Marie ain't got nothing. Marie is really, besides the cologne, the next woman who has the money. My goddaughter is actually from that area, and baby, she tells me the story. Maria's the one with the change for real, besides the colognes. She said the rest of them fake in the front. The
Yeah, I'll
front,
have
she
to agree
said.
on you. That's why
Mhm.
when she agreed with the slow meters doing social media, I already told y'all I didn't. Latrice ain't never been my favorite, and I peeped what she did on social media too to Marie. That's why I said I
Right.
hate that. A lot of people didn't follow with the social media to see why Marie was so, what I'm saying, taken aback by what Latrice did to her. And Latrice admitted to it on the show. But I don't think nobody paid attention to what Latrice did on social media to Marie.
Right,
So
right,
that's
right,
why I told y'all, for me, Marie's always been one of my favorites. I agree with you on that one. Go
right.
ahead, Buttercup.
And when it comes down to so I see somebody put in the chat that Selena's where I never said Selena was jealous of anybody. I'm saying I see the issue why there seems like, okay, I sat back and now it seems like you're coming on here to try to take my place. It may not even have anything to do with jealousy of I just want to be able to have a little space without you being here is what I see it as. And then there's just so many facets of this show. And Letitia actually wants to be in charge of the girls, but the girls don't do nothing that Letitia says, and neither is she, to me, respected by the women at all. And so I just think there's just so many head honchos or head NICs that nobody
Yeah,
is
I
really
don't think I
following.
got too many hands in the pot,
Yeah,
as they
nobody's
would say.
really
Too many hands in the pot.
following. And the very fact that these two ladies thought that they could get together on the last episode and say that Akeisha wasn't a Belle and she didn't fit in and they didn't want her to be a part of the collective, to me was disheartening, right? And so I don't, although it may have not been professional, it may have not been a way other people would have done it. I commend Willie and Akeisha for leaving the show on their terms and for doing it in front of the world to let them know I don't really need this. And the time that Willie played NFL football, this man had a contract of $20 million. He's a three-time Super Bowl champ. So they're okay. They're gonna be okay, even if she never ever is allowed on another television show. I really am glad they left on their own terms. But this show really has a lot. This is a really good show. It really is a good show. I just
It
hate the
is.
very fact that they just allow some of the things to get crazy. Letitia is going to have to be brought down a couple of notches because we hadn't forgot that you was just on stage crying about your husband sleeping with another woman and taking a DNA test just to see if the baby was his. So we just need you to calm it down a little bit from Glendale with his black lips and his smoking of the weed. We need you to just relax just a tad and let's move forward because ain't none of us perfect. We just all trying to make it. But that's just my take on Bell Collective. I think it's a much better show than Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I would like to see it have more episodes and take not as many as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Don't get me wrong. We don't need 43 episodes. But I just really like to see it move further up the chain. I would like to see more of Tamara, even though I think she's very reserved and we don't get to see a lot of her. I would like to see more of Tamara. I would like to see more of the dentist. I actually liked her the first season that they were on. I thought she brought a different perspective to the show. She had that interracial marriage that was just really gave us a different feel. But the fact that she brought the little lady to the brunch was a little bit much. But other than that, I'd like to see more of the show. I like the fact that Marie has allowed us into her life to see her businesses as a nurse. I think that it is so important that we address mental health and drug addiction and other things that affect our
Yes,
community
because our
because
community is heavily affected by that. That's why
by those
Marie,
things.
to me, is one of my favorite, even though
Oh
I don't
yes,
like certain things that she has done.
I agree with that 100% because so often growing up, the backbone of the black family is church. And so often we want to pray the devil away or pray mental illness away. And sometimes this stuff can only come out through a physician as a medication. So I really am really, really interested in Marie's story and to see her story through, even with her mother and her mother fighting drug addiction. I really, really enjoy Marie's take on showing us what she does in her lifetime. Letitia and Letitia Enterprise, I'm not sure what that's about. I enjoy watching Latrice in her business setting and showing us what she's doing, building a restaurant, which we know for African Americans can be really hard having a restaurant and a nightclub together because we know that the chances of them staying active and um, moving forward is very, very hard. Restaurants normally close down within the first year of opening. So hopefully that they can move that forward and be a sounding force in Jackson. And then the colognes, I really love the fact that now, and we're not even going to get to see her start this business on Fair Street that she's trying to rehab. So just kind of sad that they're
Oh,
leaving,
I think
but
they
I'm glad they're
can.
leaving.
I think they can pivot. what I like about, well, since so many people like the colognes, I think they can pivot. I really think they could start a YouTube situation. Since the husband already got a podcast on YouTube with JJ, which they just got the most numbers after they did that little stunt on Carlos King. But I think they can pivot and still show the growth, with a YouTube channel.
So, ButterFlii, when you say
Honestly,
pivot, what do you mean? Just stick to
since they
YouTube instead
decided
of
to
a
leave
TV
the
show?
show,
Hmm.
yeah, they could start their own like YouTube series, and it could be a web series. You know what I'm saying? Because
Gotcha.
I think they still have an opportunity to like, cause she's built a nice little following, and let's just keep it real. This is why a lot of us, content creators that literally have to get it out the mud. We're not famous. We don't come with already 50 million subscribers following us from Instagram over here. Like, I want to say that Funky Dineva spoke on it perfectly when he was congratulating Carlos King on the interviews that he do. And he had explained that when he first heard it, like people like Carlos King and the Candies and all of this coming to YouTube, when there's people out here that's like that's been getting it out the mud and don't come with what these people are already coming with because they have a name. You get what I'm saying? So, but I believe that the colognes could pivot into a YouTube series
I agree with
with
that.
with the Fair Street Project. And see, here's my thing where I feel like there was a missed opportunity because I hear that y'all feel like Letitia didn't have the doors to open and all of this. What I okay, so to me, why wouldn't Keisha partner with her to help her with the project? You say, you know what, I got the name, I got the, what I'm saying, I got the juice. How about we partner together and make Fair Street happy? You see how I feel like that's how she could have brought her in, and I probably
Right.
wouldn't feel like she just came over and thought she wasn't good enough to do it and try to take it over. That's the impression I got from it. Now,
Oh,
I feel like if she would have came in and said, you know what, let me help you because you don't have the name, you don't have this.
Right.
I have a little bit more pull, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying?
I,
Right. I got you. But you know that,
But
that Letitia actually
once
said that's
again,
why she brought her
but
because she saw that she was down on Fair Street working, trying to get things done, and her family, her sort of
right,
stepmom or step aunt was doing something, and so that's why
right,
Letitia said she went out and got her because she knew the contacts that could get it done. But I think Akeisha was more into it than Letitia was. So it looked like on our side that Akeisha was taking over, but she was steady going in the pace that she had been going in previously before coming on the show.
can I say one thing
But
about that?
right. But I
yeah,
feel
I
like
like
the
to get in
reason
here
why
too,
I feel like
Butterfly.
Letitia
Also,
might have.
I don't.
I feel hold on, Popular. I feel like too. I think Letitia did give up on it because of how Akeisha came in. She came to a brunch. The first thing she pointed out, these plates are 30. Oh, I could do it better. And by the end of the season, Akeisha, I feel like was in competition with trying to, in a sense, like I said, instead of coming in and be like, listen, I love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I have some great tips if you want some. Like I said, it was all about Akeisha's approach to me. You get what I'm saying? As compared, and that's why I feel like the approach she came in with was like a competition. You know what I'm saying? Because the very first brunch you ever come to, you talking about how the plates are dirty, and then you actually say, "Oh, this is ghetto," and it's just the language in the whole. You get what I'm saying? Because even if you felt that this is your first brunch, you know what I'm saying? Now, everybody has a bad day. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes things get overlooked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Letitia because apparently she stepped up her brunches. But I do feel like I guess she came in with that attitude instead of like, you know what I'm saying? Let us network together. Let me put you on to some things that could help your business brand even further grow. And they could have built like that. You get what I'm saying? But I do feel like Letitia Mary gave up on the Fair Street and
No,
said, you know what, since you think you could do it better, go ahead and do it.
I
And I
don't.
do think she became discouraged when she figured out the money too. So I'll give y'all them two things. Go ahead.
So I'm going to step down after this. I don't think that it was that as much as Letitia. See, in life, right? Like this is for me. I like working for myself. I did real estate. It is hard to be an entrepreneur, right? So if you're not an entrepreneur, be a project manager. You can contract yourself out, but you have to have a skill set. Brunches are not a skill set. And I think that's what, instead of Lakeisha, to me, this is just my opinion, humbling herself and saying, listen, I like what you're doing. I'm not really sure how to maneuver like you. Do you mind if you can kind of like mentor me while we you know, we're seen as working together, but I really need a mentor. She needed a mentor. It is
Right.
not, and no matter what anyone says, what someone should have done, butterfly, this is business. It's never emotional. What is Letitia representing when they sit in front of these other people? Letitia has to have an image and a way to carry herself that goes across that way. From what I'm seeing on the show, she cannot keep that image up. I'm sure a lot of us in here have a super ghetto side sometimes if it gets real,
Right.
if we can get there. But I don't know if Letitia is mature enough or has enough corporate training to handle it. I'm sorry. I see why they did not work together. And someone else said in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, she didn't follow through with the task that she was assigned. Yes,
She
she had
didn't.
assigned tasks. Okay,
Mhm.
that's okay. That's how you learn. They're not equals. No matter what, I can say, oh, I have the best plan for my community. But if somebody comes in and they have all these degrees and background and connections and all that, I'm not that equal. I need to learn and get in that group before I try to step up and say I'm competing with you. There's nothing to compete with. There's nothing to
Right.
compare it to. Letitia does not have any tangible
Right.
evidence of
And
past.
that's the attitude I felt like Akeisha came in with, Queen Script. You see what you're saying? Do you see what you're saying? That
Right,
is the very attitude Akeisha came in with. You
right.
see that?
That's
I
not
love you, Queen Square, but that's what I'm talking about right
because it's
there.
business, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's
Know
business,
your lane. I get that too.
right?
But I feel like okay, can we say this? How about we come to a beautiful medium right here, right? Can we say that we both agree that there's a way that they both could approach each other with the networking and really making it big? Because
100%,
I do feel like
I agree.
it was harder for Latrice to come to Aikisha and look at her like, you know what, I can grow from you when she's hearing that she was called ugly. We cannot forget that part. You see what I'm saying? So before she even really got a chance to get to know her, she's already hearing that the lady's bad mouthing her. So that's a little off
I
putting to be
do,
like, why would I go to you and then think? Because then now I feel like you already coming in with the approach that you think you better than me. Because why are you even talking about my looks? You
but
get what I'm saying?
That's
But
that's
I
can
true.
we
do.
find a happy medium? They both could have came in a little different.
You're right, but it happens in business. People say things that might be a $1 million deal sitting across the table from you in 2 months. You can't take things personal.
Hmm.
What
That's
is the
true.
aim? We trying to get
Right.
money? You could think I'm ugly, stupid, fat, whatever, but I'm going to play a role until I get what I need from you.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. I
Got to.
get
If you
it.
can't do that, that's why I
Hmm.
real estate. That's why I'm not doing it now because I'm not good at it. See, I know that. Going.
See, I love that you do real estate though. You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to come up. You're gonna have to come up and do one day with us and tell us all about it. Cause I don't know if you ever heard me mention that real estate was one of the things that I always wanted to do.
Yeah. But
So I
but
love
you
that
know,
you're in real estate.
when it comes to Ferris Street, though, I think that the
Hmm.
wheels were moving, and Akeisha felt like while the grease was hot, she needed to get in to try to see if she could get. And she was still having issues getting in. And we go back to this plate. Her saying the plate was dirty. When would there have been a proper time to tell you that I don't want to eat off this dirty plate? Other than at that moment, you know what I mean? So I think there's
A lunch
always been
date.
no, I'm not gonna eat off your dirty plate. If I go to your dinner and
She
you got
ain't
a
had to
plate
eat
sitting
it,
in
but
front
she
of
could have
me,
waited to a lunch date to be like, girlfriend.
girl, can I get another plate? This plate is dirty. That's exactly how I would approach it, and I would hope everybody
Right.
would. Who eats off a
Mhm.
dirty plate? That's fair. That's a fair thing. But calling them ugly, that's irresponsible. But eating off a dirty plate, I think the only time you can approach a dirty plate is at the moment. I'm not gonna put my food on a dirty plate. That's fair. But
I'm
the
not
rest of it,
saying that it once again, I'm not saying that she was wrong because I wouldn't eat off a dirty plate neither. I don't think none of us would eat off a dirtier plate. Once again, it's not what she said, it's
how she
it's her
said it.
approach.
Fair. Yeah, that's
Right.
fair.
Co-host, come back up here. I'm sorry, co-host. Come back up here.
Oh,
See, Buttercups,
child.
I love y'all. See, y'all dragging me in the chat, but I think y'all confuse me not liking this, not liking how Akeisha and Cliff and her husband. I feel like everybody's hands plays a part in the breakdown in the relationship with the men. But I think y'all mistake me feeling like that was like I'm excusing all the other shit that I seen right along with y'all when it comes to Glenn and Cliff and then the monkey business with them. So please do not do that, Buttercups. All right. Okay.
So
I
what was
ain't
your
say,
take?
oh yeah, I liked, you know what I'm saying? I think these are upstanding men and I don't see the bullshit they be on. No, I ain't say that now.
So ButterFlii, what's your take
Queen
on the
sugar,
men? I
sugar,
missed that.
brown sugar.
Oh, can I go now?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm the one that made the 2 minute rule and we ain't followed. No, come on up here. Come up here, girl. Get your mind up here. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes, Buttercups. I'm sorry. Y'all know this is a good conversation. We all passionate about it. I'm glad we talking about Bell Collective because it is a great show. So look at that, Buttercups. Look at God. Go on, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, ButterFlii, I might actually need 3 minutes. First off, season greetings, everyone, and happy belated birthday
Okay.
to you. All right,
Thank you. All right. 3 minutes.
just a
3 minutes,
quick one.
Matt.
I am a day
Okay.
one, season one viewer of Bell Collective. I love that show. And what Akeisha just did, drop the mic. I don't know if I'll be watching season 6 because now Marie and Soguchi will probably be the targets. He's setting this up just like a Love and Hip Hop in the Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos, he done messed up a good show. Okay, anyway, first thing, let me chime in on why JJ, in my opinion, doesn't want to be in Selena's presence for a lot of people. People forget last season when JJ and Glenn and Willie were at Ancient Smurf's house, Ancient Smokey Robinson Smurf's house, um, Cliff told JJ that Selena had just got married to him and was pregnant with Sanjay, their first child, and was taking her little stuff over there to him. And remember, JJ asked him, well, when you found out she was married, did you stop? And Glenn's ignorant behind, I can answer that, Your Honor. Hell no. Just messed it up. But you can tell the look on JJ's face that he was upset about that, about finding out all of this on the show. And Cliff didn't care, his ancient ass. I did not like Cliff. He's abusive. I'm sorry. I just have a thing about older men with younger girls. I don't like that. Just that. But I want to
Yeah,
clear
that's a big turn off for me too.
yeah, I just want to clear that people not realizing that was probably what JJ is upset about that. Find out stuff that happened through his marriage, and then it was probably a letdown to him that done. Selena really just did not love him. That's probably what he's thinking. And let's be honest, he probably sitting up there questioning the paternity of that first daughter. I'm just saying, men, they think they can do things, but a woman can't go out and flex on them like that. They don't like that. 2, anybody that don't like everybody that loves Latrice and Letitia, hold your tomatoes before you throw them at me. Put your nails back in because I'm about to go in right quick. I think Latrice does a lot opening those businesses. I think she has a lot at her age. She's doing a lot. To me, that's not a flex with that old husband of yours. Now, if Cliff was her age and they were doing all that they're doing now, yeah, that's impressive and that's a flex. To me, you just look like you laid on your back to get on your feet. I'm sorry, it is what it is. And then she's very insecure and she projects all her mess onto the other cast members just because of whatever the ancient Smurf is at home assumedly putting hands on her. And I'm thinking that's why we didn't see Josh this season. Where's your best friend Josh? Because Josh know all your best. Cliff hurry up and got rid of him. We didn't see Josh none.
I definitely was looking for Josh.
We didn't see him none because he know all they mess. And the fact they don't like they probably don't like Akeisha and her family because they probably know Cliff. Akeisha's mom probably went to school with Cliff. They know, and they probably know all his little mess. That's why he don't probably, in my opinion, don't like Akeisha and Willie. And then plus, they have to be the quote unquote boss up rich couple on the show. It's just a lot with that old man, that Smokey Robinson doppelganger. It's just a lot with him I do not like. But I'm sorry, I do not like him because he know Latrice don't really want him. He know that girl is with him for his money. So that's why he talks down to her, treats her any kind of way. Because he know, and another thing I'm thinking, just my opinion,
Latrice, you're opening up all those businesses for Cliff, and he makes it known everything. He pays for everything. You're probably opening up all those business for that his daughter. If something happened to him and he was to go outside today and tip over and fall and be up out of here, make sure your name is in that will, Latrice. Because something tells me you're opening up all those businesses for his daughter. You're going to give everything and leave everything to his daughter. Probably going to take your truck too. But enough of them so y'all can hold your tomatoes thrown on. I'm just not a fan of Latrice. If you listen from season 1, listen to Marie's interviews after the show. She did one with Kamisha, DJ Richie Sky, a couple of people. She actually did one with Melanie that I liked back then when Melanie had her own little YouTube channel, whatever. She did an interview with Marie, and it was a good interview. You got a good understanding of Marie. She seems to be a real good person. I love Marie. I mean, I don't like what she did to Tamara last season. That was a mess. But that also her doing the dirty work of her so-called friend Letitia, the trap queen hood booger, that had a good idea. The trap queen hood booger trying to refine her image through baddie brunches and too tight Temu clothes. I used to like Letitia. Letitia's the one that's a snake. A lot of them, she is that. I don't even like Antoinette, but Antoinette did tell the truth. She is the problem with the collective. Mm-hmm. And then now you're starting stuff with Akeisha and Willie.
All right now. Remember, we got people on the panel, baby. I love you,
okay.
But
okay.
You going in though. I love it though. I love it. You went in, baby. You went in, sugar, brown, sugar.
Well, okay, I'm about to drop down a little bit, but Marie, what I would love Marie and Essie to do, they could actually start doing weekend conferences, and showing people how to actually write grants and get that money that is actually available to start their businesses. Because I know she opening up clinics and stuff, and I know she's going through government contracts. That would be she has a lane where she can actually go around and teach people how to write those grants and get that money, because it's there. It's just a lot of us don't know how to get the grant money to start the business. So, I mean,
that is something she could do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then another thing, one more thing, Tamara, you need to bring Demond on here, because I got a feeling production about to drop her if she don't show more of her life. That's just my take on it.
She got fired. She need to find a storyline. I love Tamara too, but she do got to find a storyline, baby.
And to be honest, y'all, and I'm gonna drop down. Don't hit me with your tomatoes, but the ugly thing, I don't think Akeisha's one called them ugly. I think if you look and pay attention, that circles back to Tamara is the one that said that about her cast member. And I'm gonna drop down.
All right, thank you, baby. y'all listen, Buttercups. I love y'all. I know this. I'm on the island by my own on this one. I still love y'all though, and there's a lot of stuff that y'all saying that I agree with. But whatever, I love y'all. Anywho, welcome. Unpopular opinion. Salutations, Buttercup. Go on, cook clothes. I'm sorry.
What's going
You have been
on?
very
Everybody up
patient.
here talk, because I might change the subject slightly. So I don't want to ruin the flow. It's related.
Well,
It's the same
Travelista.
topic, but I got something to say.
Okay.
But I don't got a whole lot of time. Y'all
Travelista
about to
came
talk
back
for
up
another
real quick.
hour, so if y'all about to do this for another hour, so I'm gonna make my run. I'll come back.
No. But hold up. Queen Script. I'm sorry. Travelista, did you want to add one more thing? I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and then I'm going to let my co-host cook, if that's okay.
You got it. I was just going to say,
Okay.
when they had the scene with Cliff and Latrice outside where he called her out her name, that was priceless, because that was a bird's eye look into that relationship, in my opinion. And when going back to the last scene, when he stood up at Latrice's opening and he let Glenn take the brunt of everything that was going on, most likely when men who put their hands on women they're not going to stand up to another man. And that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you, Travelista. Yeah, I think I did watch a little bit of Willie and JJ's podcast, and Willie did say that it was really Glenn Cliff that started it all, and but Cliff was the first one to run, or Glenn was the first one to run. Some way he said that, but yeah. Go ahead, co-host. Sugar, sugar, brown, 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 sugar. Thank you,
Hey, girl.
Travelista. Go ahead,
Yeah,
pivot. Go
I
ahead
had a
and pivot.
comment. Well, it's not really. It's actually going back to something that y'all was talking about 30 minutes ago or so. But I really wanted to
Okay.
say it.
Okay, go
Um.
ahead. Get it off your
So,
chest,
but
baby.
okay. Now
Cook.
let me. I gotta recalibrate. Um. I don't remember who it was. If it was Queen Script or somebody, Lady Rowe. I don't even remember at this point who said it. But one of them was going off about how they was pissed off about the whole thing, and was talking about how Carlos, if you know that X, Y, and Z is true, you need to come on out and say it. Who was that talking? Um. Anyway, she the one who said that Carlos is like Tyler Perry at this point. Who was calling Carlos Tyler Perry? Y'all remember?
Um, no, I don't remember. I want to say Queen Script, but don't quote me.
No, she said it
If y'all,
wasn't
hey,
her.
the shine of the fox. Okay, so was it you, Lady Roden?
Okay, so one of them was like he basically
Okay.
Tyler Perry at
Hmm.
this point. So yeah, what I wanted to say real quick
Not
was
Queen
that
Script neither, but go ahead.
yeah, it was one of them. So they was comparing them and basically saying that the show, they taught it was Travelisa. Okay, saying that the show is basically embarrassing for Black folks and tired of seeing us on screen like this, and she got emotional. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Um,
That was Travelista. That was
okay.
Travelista.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to come up and say something about. Because it really made me think when she was saying that. I'm like, you know what? This all makes me think about real talk. It's like, is this like the new version of like Black exploitation films? Because like, I'm with Travelista on that. Like, when you really think about it, if we're talking about Love, Marriage, Huntsville, or Bell Collective, or these shows that Carlos has been putting on, it's definitely given like a Black exploitation situation. Like, oh, Black folks shouldn't be on TV fighting. It's like, yeah, but because all like this is all NYGGAS. Like, it's all nigga shit for real, and he's showing it shit to the masses. I'm like, yo, this is literally Black exploitation. These people are getting up here, really exploiting their families, exploiting their communities, exploiting their dirty closets, all for what? And it made me think too, as I've been listening to y'all talk about why shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta and like those other more established reality TV shows don't ever go this deep, because those it's a controlled environment, right? Like, think of like Portia, Candy, Kenya, all of them, right? We know of it. Y'all really think that they telling us about they real life? Absolutely not. Like, they have like like they've created their own kind of like reality TV world with like a pre-selected set of storylines that they all more or less are familiar with, because it's my understanding that they talk and meet before they start filming, right? And so it's like a super controlled environment. Like, they're not going off the freaking script. Like, nobody, Marlo ain't able to just go deep in Candy's closet and pull out some true stuff. Like, it's something that's controlled about all of those other reality TV shows, which is why they able to like flip the script so fast. Like, you can be in one season of Real Housewives of Atlanta and them storylines be like elevating so quick. And folks don't even be remembering the storyline from season 7 or whatever, because it moves so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, and it doesn't impact nothing else around them. All them Atlanta housewife folks, they in Atlanta, which is a real small area when you're thinking about the elite in Atlanta. If they was really truly giving their real life, you know how many of them would have been falling out for real, how messy that shit would be at this point, and it isn't, because it's
Wait, how
not
many
for
of them really
real.
do? But just keep
How
up a
many of them
front?
are
Go ahead,
not?
girl.
How many of them aren't? Because think about it. If Marlo, if all them was really falling out for real, like they do on camera, if it was real, it would be far messier in Atlanta amongst all of them. And it's not. You see all on the shade room and everywhere else, all the parties they doing in Atlanta. Like all of them folks are still cool. They all got connected friends. They all know each other. If they was really truly out here just pulling each other's skeletons out of their closets and doing all this crazy shit that they do on Kingdom Reign, shit would be cracking a whole lot more in Atlanta than it does. We don't hear shit about them men fighting in the streets. We don't hear shit about them women fighting in the streets. They not getting up on social media talking crazy shit, pulling out people's side chicks. They not doing none of that. This Carlos shit is straight up black exploitation TV. He's pulling folks who are unheard of, unnamed. We don't know these people from a can of paint until he put them on. And that's what makes it exploitive because them folks don't know about it. What do they have other than real shit in their closets that's gonna kill their families? And then that's what they're bargaining with. Like they throwing out this real consequential shit for ratings, and that ain't gonna do nothing but cause fights and all this shit, serious shit that's coming behind it. Like it just snapped for me when Travelisa was saying that because I'm like, yo, like this shit is actually worse than I thought.
Well, see, okay, well, see, here where I agree with you, and here where I'm gonna pivot and say that I can't. I'm not gonna. Once again, I'm not gonna pull it all on Carlos. But here where I agree with you, and I keep saying this. I don't know if y'all know this, but for the last month, I said Carlos needs to clean house and he needs to come back and he
But
needs to
wait,
make ironclad contracts because see them people over there on Bravo are they know what they can and cannot do. See, the only person that stood up, everybody wanted to clown and dismiss and drag. Only two people that stood up over there at Bravo. Shout out to Nene Leakes and before her, Mariah Hodges. Everybody want to clown them and
but
drag them
I'm
and
not
call
talking about.
disrespect them and all of that. But see, these are people that spoke up for the type of environment that is over there at Bravo. But see, people quickly forget the environment that's over there at Bravo because, like you said, it's a controlled environment.
It's a
In them
controlled
contracts,
environment. Is my point.
and
Is
them
my point.
serious, and they know what they sign up for too. Though
Right.
them women over there
But
are at least a bit honest with themselves and know what they signed up for. Unlike the people that's coming to Kingdom Reign. That's why I said Carlos need to rework them contracts. He
but
need to
butterfly,
clean up.
wait.
He
Now
need to
I've been
clean
waiting
house
too
as far as
long.
he's running
Wait.
it.
Let me get in here because you know I've been waiting 2 hours to talk. Now, I'm not saying. I'm looking at the comments real quick because I got to run in this place. I'm not saying that they don't fight on Bravo or they don't fight on none of them places. I'm saying, have y'all not wondered that when they do fight, how quickly, and it's rare. Let's not make it seem like on Bravo they just be beating each other ass every other episode. That's not true. When if there is some shit that goes left, it be consequences behind that shit, and people be moving on real fast, and it don't be reverberating all throughout the goddamn community and across all of the other relationships. It's something about it to where other folks in that space they kind of tap in into some sort of professional mode where the fight gets isolated to the two people who was in it. It don't turn like it's something very controlled about it. And you're right, butterfly, it's probably the contracts, it's probably the respect that they got for the network. Whatever it is, it's not this. It ain't this, in my opinion. I see it definitely as black exploitation. Like the type of storylines that it appears that Carlos loves, he loves the infidelity storyline. Y'all know Carlos to get his panties wet over a good old is this nigga cheating storyline. He lived for it. He loves any type of storyline that's gonna create some sort of dysfunction in a family. He don't go up for no other freaking storylines. It's all types of other shit these people can be talking about on these shows. But why is it that the ones that get all the hoopla is about the potential of somebody's family imploding? He love that shit. And I'm just saying 70% of black children are born at a single parent households. So we gonna come on TV just to explode other actual two parent households just for ratings? I don't know. That's just what I got out of Travelista, like her being emotional about that. Like I completely understood why that would make you emotional because you think that, oh, this is going to be something that's going to portray us in a positive light, but it just hasn't really. I don't think that we had no really decent TV portraying us in a positive light since the late 80s, early 90s sitcom era. But that's all I've been waiting to say, butterfly. Go ahead,
Yeah.
what you think?
No, Once again, I feel like here's it is. I feel like everybody plays a role, and that's why I think it's unfair to say that Carlos is exploiting these people. Like these
No,
people
he
do know
not.
what they're
Well,
signing
yeah,
off
no,
for,
he
but
is.
they do. Once again, I feel like it's you gotta. I feel like it's a situation where you gotta know your price. And see, this is why I can go up for the Scots because they knew their price. They knew what they wasn't willing to sacrifice.
And I
You see what
think
I'm
that it's
saying?
still
Even
exploited
with Love
because
and
of
Marriage
what.
Huntsville.
No, it's still because look at this
Go ahead.
ButterFlii. It's not that because they showing way more than what actually makes it on the screen. How much do we talk about production and the editing and what's left out? How much stuff do we know that these people are doing off the show? We'll run down in a minute all the stuff that the Scots are doing. We ain't never seen none of that shit play out on TV. So it's not about what the
Right.
people are actually bring. We've talked about Destiny, all the stuff that we know that Destiny is doing that we'll never see on TV. There's a reason for
Right.
that, and and maybe it's not just Carl, whoever it is. I'm gonna put him on it because he say it's his show. He say he in charge of the
Right.
girls. Are you not in charge of the girls? Okay, so nigga, I'm gonna put that on your head. Because why is it that of all the things that these people are coming to TV to show and are excited to show of their lives, once it gets on your editing floor, we get this bullshit back? That's intentional to me.
Well,
That's all.
and I that's why I agree with you. But that's why I said Carlos do need. He said he about to rebrand. So I'm really
That nigga
hoping that
ain't
he's taking the
rebranded nothing.
feedback and he's looking at no because it is bad for him. He has built. He's building a bad reputation, and it's, you know what I'm saying. That's why anytime anything, that's why he goes viral now because everybody is looking for the errors. They're looking for the mistakes. They're looking for ways to drag him. So there is some reworking that he has to do. And he does have to get out his feelings because there are things that people feel like he's doing intentional. Now, here where once again, I feel like everybody play their role, but I'm also willing to give him a chance because and Family Houston Empire needs to come back because that's a show that everybody that I think brings what everybody's looking for with Love and Marriage
Yeah, but it's
Huntsville
still just
and
one
Bell
season.
Collective and
Give it
you know
two
what I'm saying?
seasons. Give it 2 seasons, and it'll be the same shit. Like I think we're assuming that Carlos don't like it like this. I haven't seen anything that tells me that this ain't what he wants. They get to edit it however
All
they
right.
want to.
Yeah.
You're right,
They
unpopular
honestly get to
opinion.
edit it any way that they want to edit it. And this is year after year, season after season after season. They keep editing these shows the way that they want to edit it. They leave so much positive shit on the floor, and they come out with infidelity storyline after infidelity storyline. And this is why it gets so bad. This is why folks end up coming to
I
blows
am tired of
and
that.
all
That's
the.
why I hope this whole Arion and Martell shit don't make the show. And see, that's why I said
Well,
with you,
it
I will
probably
agree.
will.
I do. I hope it don't because it don't need to. And this is why, once again, this is why the ratings was down when the season started this year. It was because we are tight. We do want to see something different, and I do agree with you. With Carlos, do needs to rework this because this show can still be good if he does find the balance when we have a little bit of mess. But we are showing the excellence because I do believe that he does need to show more of the excellence. But unfortunately, there's some things that even these people might not be willing to all the way show because we've seen what there's an environment that has to be cleaned up too at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
I can
need more.
understand what we
They
all
need
want to
more.
see,
They need more
but the
guardrails.
environment and they do. Their businesses and their home life and stuff that don't need to be violated just because they're on this show needs to be protected. You see what I'm saying? So I get
That's
why
my
everybody
point.
want to see this excellence, but you know what I'm saying? There is a
There's
balance
no
that Carlos needs to find because there's nothing wrong with light shade and light mess, but it does need to all resolve back to them coming back together as
okay.
one and showing us what they
And
can
I
do,
yeah,
for the
and I'm
community
saying
and yeah, I get that.
don't hold your breath on that because I don't see any evidence that Carlos wants it to be different than what it is. I wouldn't even say that he needs to change it. I'm just saying that I see it for what it is. Like it's starting to come together that that's what this shit is about. It is literally about exploiting people's weaknesses in their families and their relationships, which are the most precious things that these black folks have. This business shit, this money shit, that stuff can come and go, right? But we're talking about people's families. And this is why folks out here fighting and all these other things, because we're not talking about petty stuff like, oh, I did a brunch and you said my plate was dirty. Like, sure, that's reality TV stuff. But some of this other stuff that they get up here talking about should be off limits. It should be, unless that's the type of shit you
Right.
like. I think Carlos like that. I think he likes it.
Okay.
He
Well,
does.
see,
Go ahead. Who is that? Lady Queen Script?
No, it's Sugar
that's
Brown.
Queen Story.
Oh, hey,
No,
Sugar
Sugar,
Brown.
sugar,
I was
brown, brown,
agreeing.
brown, sugar.
I was agreeing
Yes,
with you
baby.
because there are a few clips that they show the good stuff on YouTube on OWN's
Yep.
network that didn't make it to the show.
Yep.
Like there was a clip at the night of the taste opening where Akeisha and JJ were congratulating Latrice on the beautiful opening, and then Akeisha talked to JJ regarding that he needs to start including Sophia's children more in their events. It was a nice scene that did not make it to the show. They focused more on that little fight that Glenn started. And I just wanted to say this right quick. Rumor has it Glenn actually got fired from his job for failing the drug test. So that should have been their storyline on how he, you lost your job, at the fault of your own, you're going to start doing an entrepreneurship. That should be his storyline, not going after Willie because of your failed so-called rap. He made joke of your failed rap career. You didn't have a rap career. You're not getting signed to You Rock Nothing, fella. I mean, what? It just mess like that. Carlos does love the mess. There is so much stuff on the editing floor that we should see. This is the Bell Collective. These are entrepreneurs. He doesn't show all of that. And I know they film it. He just don't show
they film it. We know that they film it because they all come out and say that. Why y'all think they quitting like 40 going north? And I'm saying again about the Bravo thing, I'm not saying that Bravo is better or worse. I tell y'all all the time on the Opinion Nation, everything ain't about better, worse, right, and wrong. Sometimes shit just is. And all I'm saying is that it appears that they got some sort of guardrails over there to where it's a controlled environment, that there are specific things that y'all gonna get out of these people's lives, and that's it. And it's very shallow. It's very, very shallow. Like we don't really truly know them Atlanta people, and them girls been on TV for 16 years. And I can't tell you the way that I think, like I can do a character analysis, right? Of like Melody, for instance. I can't do no character analysis, none of them folks over there. Not for real, because they're not consistently the same. Like they have different like I don't know. It's something about that that's more control. I feel like Love and Marriage Huntsville,
Yeah.
Carlos pulled up in Alabama, some obscure ass place, and was like, you and you, I like y'all. Give me reality TV. And it was like, well, shit. Well, we know that people might like we all cheating. Great, film it.
Oh my! Now we all cheating. Once again, only Melanie was willing to tell her family up the river. Okay, y'all gonna get off. Y'all gonna get off the rest of the cast. Okay, they had a program and they stuck to it, and that's why they get the most hate. Okay, only Melanie was willing to tell her family up the river. Okay, cut
I'm
it out,
just
man.
joking, but I'm saying like,
Yeah, okay,
with
goddamn it now. Don't do that.
they don't do this for no bout like nothing like, okay, here's the box. Find me something in a box like this, and then it's gonna be safe and fun for everybody involved. And you ain't gotta worry about walking away with nothing. You ain't gotta walk away. You don't gotta worry about coming here with everything and leaving with nothing. How that sound to y'all? Good? Okay. No. It's Carlos like, you could lose it all, bitch. And it's like, okay, I'll risk it. Like, what exactly? I'm just saying.
He's pulling the same stunts on Bell Collective as he did on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I mean,
you can see it
really,
revving up, right? Because
right.
Bell Collective didn't have this shit going on, right?
They set up Willie to have someone DM him to DM go in his DM, and allegedly it was Latrice's niece. They were trying to set him up, and Willie explained it on the podcast. Him and Akeisha. That's why she brought it up on the first episode this season. So they following that same script. Let's mess with their marriage. Let's test Willie, and they did it.
Yeah,
and
family.
I don't like that. I don't like that. To tear down the family. Cool. I don't like none of that. And like say, if it's gonna be a show, that's why I said Carlos does have some work to do because you need to be able to, like I said, it needs to be a little mess, but there needs to be a resolve, and they don't need to really become so cutthroat that it spills over into social media in
Yeah,
real life. That is the main
yeah.
problem with Love and Marriage Huntsville, that it had spilled over into real life
Okay, I got one
to
more thing I
literally
want to say before
where.
I go.
Go ahead. All right.
It's been
Go
good.
ahead, Cole.
Everybody has had different opinions. I think. Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Oh, yep, your sound had went out. Yep, you back. Mhm.
You
Wait, your sound went out again.
oh,
Hold on.
what about now? Can
Yeah,
you hear
your
me now?
sound. Yep, you good now.
Hello. Okay, that's my damn Bluetooth. Um, this show has been great, ButterFlii, because I think that the panel that you've done today is showing everybody that those of us over here, we know how to have a to disagree and it just be cool, like agreeing on the baseline but disagreeing about what it all means. So it's been really great. I wanted to have
Thank you,
a parallel
co-host,
between
and
the
thank
Bell
you to
Club.
all the Buttercups. Because without y'all, there would be no me. So thank y'all all for feeling
Right.
comfortable being over here and coming up on the panel. I really love it. That's why I always, shout out to the dark side. That's why I always walking in with their own opinions. You see, a couple of them came in the chat. I tried to let them cook, but they didn't have nothing. They wasn't all the way thawed out, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how we get down over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's welcome. And thank you guys so much because without y'all, this wouldn't have been what it was. So I appreciate y'all. And thank you, Cole. And don't forget, Buttercup. Do not hold on, Coles. Don't go nowhere.
Wait, I got
Don't
one more
forget,
thing I want
Buttercup.
to compare before I go. What you about to
Okay,
say?
go ahead. No, go
Okay, let me
ahead.
say just real
Because
quick.
you can do it because I can
Okay,
plaster it. Yep.
okay, because then I could put my earbuds and keep listening, but I ain't be able to talk in like 4 minutes. Um, okay,
Mhm.
so Trent's cup, messy but monetized. I appreciate you, ButterFlii. Thank you.
Yes.
I want to ask y'all
Got my
this
cup,
because
baby.
this has been playing on my mind too. All right, so Bell Collective, Willie and them got to cutting up at the damn thing. Okay, fighting at the thing. Now, it immediately made me think about, well, after I got into it and watched the whole thing and gagged it, blah blah blah. Okay, then it got me to thinking about the scene at at the park with Martell and Marceau, right? How Marceau was sitting down, uh, Leisure Suit was down over on other side. I think it was a couple people in between them, and they was talking greasy back and forth. And remember when everybody was like, "Why ain't nobody jumping in to say nothing?" Right? And everybody was sitting there, mute as a mouse. All them other men was like, "Yep, I'm gonna let this play out." Now compare that to Bell Collective when they were sitting there talking, and then folks started chiming in how that escalated the situation. That's all I wanted to like bring that to the front because that's what I was talking about before we saw this whole thing cut up with Bell Collective. When we were talking about the situation at the park, and I was like, no, it was better that all of them folks shut the f up because I know them people out there carrying. I know that them people, the type of shit that they talking about, somebody is liable to go behind that. It was best that it went the way that it did, and all them folks was able to walk away on their own accord. They show a lot of control and constraint that day, or restraint that day, that they didn't show at that damn party with Bell Collective. The way that them men was catty going back and forth, and then more men jumped in, and that didn't have nowhere to go but up. And when Willie got on the Carlos King podcast and was talking about how he left his family unprotected and all those different things because he let his emotions get away from him, he was absolutely right. And that was the shit that Marceau got a lot of flack for because he didn't get up and he didn't do this and he didn't do that to Leisure Suit. They knew exactly what would happen. They would F around and somebody will get hurt. So that's my last thing I wanted to say about the Bell Collective situation is that we as women be wanting men to defend and do this and do that and do this.
Right.
That shit goes dangerously wrong more times than it doesn't.
Mhm.
That happened to me once in my relationship, and my husband almost had to fight a gang of niggas behind me running my mouth. And that's when I learned, like, oh shit, I probably should shut the f up, right? And so I just wanted to point that out because I saw a real, just like back at the Madani, that shit escalated because people got into it. They interjected themselves and it blew up. So I was just seeing a pattern of like, yeah, when people kind of just let the shit play out between the two people that's talking and play your position, just make sure it don't go too far. It seems like it's a safer situation when the men are involved. That's it.
Well, I'm glad you pointed that out too, because like you said, people are, ragging and tagging Marceau because he didn't do what Glenn and Cliff and Willie did, but they're going up for Willie, Cliff, and Glenn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. But somebody else take over real quick because Mama Butterfly calling in. Hold on, Buttercups. Never mind. Thank you, co-host. Thank you. That was a great point. And Buttercups, don't forget, our beautiful co-host has launched her merchandise. Make sure y'all get y'all mug. Okay, messy but monetized. All right. That's my order slip right there. I put my order in. So excited. Cannot wait till it come. I'm gonna be rotating between my beautiful mug that my beautiful Dana made me in, my messy but monetized. Okay. We'll be drinking out of that one when we get messy. Okay. But Queen Square. I mean, Sugar Brown. Sorry, Brown Sugar. How you been, beautiful?
Been
Haven't seen
great.
you in a while.
I want you to make the T-shirt that says "Raggedy Bitch." I want one.
Okay, I got you. Oh, I got you.
Oh,
I got you.
oh, raggedy
I'm
bitch.
coming.
That's how you say it. Oh, raggedy bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Oh,
the
yeah.
T-shirt.
Oh, it's the it's not the D. It's the E. OLE. You know what I'm saying? That's right. I got you. Sugar Brown Sugar. I got you. Yep.
I just want to say what you had mentioned. The Family Empire Houston. That was a good show.
Yeah.
But I think they are getting a season two. What rumor is they are getting a season two. Here's where they need to be careful with their marriages. See, Nicole implied that there was infidelity in her marriage, and of course that made it to Lipstick Alley that her husband is cheating on her.
Mm.
So it's like she played all
Oh.
up into the little mess of Kingdom Reign Productions. So she needs to watch out on that. It just seems like her husband is just he just works a lot, but she put that narrative
Mm.
out there, and that's not a good thing.
Right.
That's my
Okay,
take.
I get what you're saying. I did see a little bit of that storyline and how they just now getting back together. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope it ain't another Martell and Melanie type of situation
Yeah,
where they just got back together because the show got picked up.
exactly.
That's a disaster, and that's definitely something Carlos needs to abandon. When they already broken, make sure they really know what they signing up for, and this is what they really want to do. Because baby, the way Melanie and Martell have burnt down Love and Marriage Huntsville, you cannot afford to have this keep going on, Carlos. I will tell you this: I can whoop back and try to stick up for you as much as I can, but at the same time, a lot of the shit they are saying is true, and we can only go by your works, Carlos. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I just keep hoping. Here I go again, which I might end up with egg on my face, but here I go, giving you the grace that I really hope and believe that you can pull this around, Carlos, because you do need to pull it around. Like I said, there's a lot of things that a lot of my beautiful panelists came up and said this morning that I definitely agree with. But here I go. Being an oddball out again, giving you the grace that I think people felt like they already gave you and they're tired of. So, Carlos King, you do have some good things on your hand, but there has to be a revamp. It's definitely back to the drawing board. I definitely believe in you. I definitely believe you can turn this around. And you do need to tighten up them contracts and make sure that these people got their price and know what they signing up for. And you do need to come better, Carlos. Because I do believe that you got away from what you initially wanted to bring to us. I think you also got caught up in the hype too, Carlos King. So I'm gonna give you that grace too. So once again, Carlos King, you heard my panelists. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them has lost faith in you. But here go ButterFlii, being an oddball out. I truly believe you meant this when you said this. Hold on, Carlos King. And so, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, you are known by your works, and your works ain't looking too good. But I totally believed you when you said this, okay, Carlos King? So I took a screenshot of that and I'm holding on to that because I'm giving grace once again. Now, shout out to my panelists because y'all dragged me this morning. I love it down to the butterflies corner though. Okay. I love it down to the butterflies corner. And as you can see, you can have your own mind. Thank you, Buttercups, because that's one thing I love about y'all. Y'all have your own mind. And when y'all see fit, y'all do get y'all girl together. Okay. I ain't mad at you at all. And don't forget, without y'all, there would be no me. So thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my panelists that came up here. We going into 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, Buttercups. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. What's today? I'm so lost. Okay, it is Friday. Okay, we'll be back later for the lounge. All right, Buttercups. Thank you guys for making this another great morning table talk. Down to the butterflies corner. Okay, I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Shout out to my Mars. Thank y'all for all the hard work that y'all put in. I really appreciate y'all. And thank you for the likes, Buttercups. We have been consistent with 100 and at least 120 y'all, 22, lucky number, in the chat all morning. So hopefully we got some good likes. All right, Buttercups. Shout out to my Bush baby. Welcome to all my new Buttercups. And shout out to my Bush babies that jumped down this morning. There's some of y'all that I saw y'all, but I was keeping up with the pace of the panel, so don't think I didn't see y'all. Thank you all so much for being here, all right? I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Shout out to my co-hosts. Do not forget to get y'all mugs, y'all. Messy but monetized, all right? And guess what? Shout out to my co-host. She has inspired me to stay on track. That's why I'm going to holler at my boo Queen script because she going to help me. We're going to get it down, okay? We're going to do the vision board after New Year's. All right, Buttercup. So we got time. Shout out to Seabird. Thank you for sharing. Make sure y'all are subscribed to my Pinstra, y'all. We're going to do it on Pinstra because, like my co-host pointed out, this day and age, it is hard to come across loose magazines. So shout out to my co-host for keeping us, you know what I'm saying? Keeping us on abreast on the board. Okay. I love constructive criticism. Y'all know I love any ideas, any new ideas that y'all bring to me. This new year, y'all, don't forget hashtag we claim it. All right. Hashtag we claim it, y'all. We are going to end out this year on a beautiful note, and we're going to start off 2025 with our vision boards, y'all, because we are claiming it all 2025. All right. All 2025. And baby, here go me. Okay. Here go me cashing a check that I hope comes true. All right. I'm going to set a goal before New Year's. All right. This is going to be my one goal before New Year's. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Hashtag we claim it. I'm going to try to make it to 800. We made it to 786 subscribers, Buttercups. I'm going to try to make it to 800. All right. So I hope to see y'all tonight down to the lounge. Don't forget, first come, first serve. And please, Buttercups, please, I love y'all to death, but please. Okay. 2 requests to keep it even so everybody gets to hear they you know what I'm saying, they tune down to the lounge. All right. And don't forget, this is our last lounge of 2024. And if you have not been to the lounge, so you got to be there in real time to have a good time because we play copyrighted music. So once the lounge shut down, it's gone. Finito, adios, arrivederci. All right. And trust me, if y'all ain't there in real time, y'all missing a good time in real life. All right. 1K. That's right, Philly John. I know that's right, baby. Baby said, baby, you hitting too low. 1K. You know what? Okay, Philly John. Okay, Philly John, you challenging me, right? Thank you, checking you, boo. Thank you. That's right, Buttercups. And I'm still celebrating my birthday, all right? So make sure y'all down to the lounge tonight. I'm going to put up the post, please. Keep it to 2 requests per Buttercup, all right, Buttercup? So everybody get to hear their tunes, all right? Everybody get to hear their tunes. First come, first serve. Y'all know how we get down. So y'all get ready. Shout out to my drunk aunties, okay? Shout out to my drunk aunties. This is our New Year's party, all right, Buttercups? Because I don't know if I'm going to see y'all New Year's Eve, but I'll definitely see y'all New Year's Day and after. But I don't know about New Year's Eve. I don't know, Buttercups. We'll see. We can take a vote. If y'all want to do a New Year's Eve live, y'all let me know. Because I really don't have no plans on going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to bring it in at home anyway. Probably at my mama's house, at Mama Butterfly's house again. But yeah, I don't have no plans. Y'all holler at me. Let me know what y'all want to do for New Year's Eve. But in the meantime, in between time, I'll see y'all tonight down to the Butterflies Lounge. All right? Down to the Butterflies Corner. Thank you guys so much for making another great morning table talks. All right? So y'all got to be here in real time because y'all never know how it's gonna go. You never know who's gonna show up. Shout out to the content creators that was in the chat that jumped down this morning. I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. All right, Friday, happy Friday. All right, buttercups, and we're gonna get ready to roll up out of here. And I'll see y'all tonight down to the lounge. All right, here we go. Remember the what? Smile. Yes, buttercups. Thank you, Seabird. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, because you know I get sidetracked and forget things. That's why I got my pad, notebook. And listen, we're going to be more organized, buttercups, because this platform, we can really grow it. And this could be really big for me. Shout out to my buttercups that have been pouring into me and saying that they, you know what I'm saying, they in alignment with feeling like we can take this somewhere, all right? I love y'all, so we got to be more organized. So I got a notepad, and we're going to start writing things down. We're going to start keeping track of stuff. And we're gonna get to moving in 2025. All right. Hashtag we claim it. All right, there go Mama ButterFlii again. Hold on, Buttercup. Okay, I'm gonna call her right back. All right, remember the what? Smile. Yes, buttercups. It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you, yes, glowing and growing. Thank you, number one buttercup. Yes, baby. All right. It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you can offer anybody, buttercups. It don't cost a thing, and you never know how your smile might brighten the next person's day. All right, buttercup. And it's a universal language. It don't matter what country you come from, what language you speak. Everybody understands a smile, and you never know how your smile might brighten up the next person's day, buttercups. Thank you guys for making this another great morning table talks. All right, buttercups. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tonight down to the lounge. All right. Love, lion, butterflies. And don't forget, sign up to the Pinstra. Make sure y'all are following me. So yes, Seabird, that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna try to get that popping. That's why we're gonna wait till after New Year's to do the collage, because I'm in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna work on trying to get a laptop and getting that on and popping. All right, buttercups, I love y'all. Thank y'all once again for making my birthday great. It was really great. I really appreciate y'all. I hope all of y'all had a blessed Christmas. I hope y'all made memories to last a lifetime, buttercups. All right, and I'll see y'all tonight down to the lounge. Love, lion, butterflies. Mwah! Don't forget, replay buttercups, hit that like button. Okay, we did real good with being consistent and staying at least to 120 in the chat all morning. So shout out to my bush babies. All right, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. One great way that I know that y'all was here, if y'all hit that like button. All right, buttercups, I love y'all. Love, light, and butterflies. Mwah. See y'all tonight down to the lounge. Don't forget, 2 songs. Okay, buttercups, 2 songs. First come, first serve. Mwah. Remember, stay on your square and keep your head on the swivel.